This is all good.
So who would like to tell me what happened last time in the wonderful world of Dank Sun?
I feel like it's Dan's turn.
I have in my notes that Rebecca did not tell it last time.
But I have in my notes, I told it the time before last.
Yeah, so you're due.
So checkmate, I guess.
So it's Aaron's turn.
Yeah, Aaron.
Aaron!
Call Aaron.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have notes, but I can go off of memory if anyone wants to go down that path, because I didn't write anything down.
Wow.
Your memory is shockingly good, though.
I have a deal for you, though, Dan. I have a deal. I will do it today if you take notes today.
Okay.
I would just wing it. Just wing it.
I feel like Dan will say hard no to that.
Actually, wait. I'm going to say absolutely, Rebecca. I oath you I will do the next one that you're not going to be there for. You'll never know that it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'll just tell Aaron I did it last time.
What are y'all going to do next time whenever Aaron's there and Rebecca isn't?
I know, and Aaron's like...
And Aaron wasn't here last
session. I know, we'll be like...
I mean,
God damn it.
The next one has to be Dan or Rennie, so...
Yeah. So Rennie will do it, but until then... Dan, so since Rennie has to do it next time, Dan, go ahead and tell us what happened.
Yeah, we did drugs. Alright, so we're on a boat, we got to Balak. That was really tight. We were like, hell yeah, here we are in Balak. So Harna was with us. That was really cool. We touched down. Old Harpalion was like, all right, I'm gonna go see to a couple things, and we're like, yeah, we got some stuff to do too. And so we headed on home. We headed on home to the Thespians. No, wait. First we went. Memory kicking in. First, we're like, wait. Before we go thesp out, we gotta get paid. So we sought out our old friend Dirkleos. And he was like, oh, you're alive and here. Hey, you want a widget? And we were like, no, we did the thing. And he was like, wait, for real? And he was like, oh shit, I didn't really, yeah. And we're like, yeah, like, so you can go tell them that we did the job that they hired us for. And he's like, yeah, the job that they hired you for. Yeah, you were specifically hired, and they know about you. Yep. And so we went to like I forget what it's called, like the agoraphobia. I think that's it. We went to the agoraphobia in the center.
Yes.
Yeah, to the marketplace where like the cool, like the real Wavirians are. And then we found. Wait, I've got that. I have his name written down from the first time we met him. Hang on. Is the cool guy who hangs out in there. No.
Mr. Vor?
What? Which one? Who?
Is it a Mr. Vor?
No, that's not
Rotan Vor. You know, it's the dude in the marketplace. It's, damn it, I know this one I have written down, but he's got, Cepheus.
Cepheus, yeah.
See? Yeah, so we went and talked to Cepheus, who was like, oh, Dirkleos, you basically are like a door-to-door salesman who works on commission. But okay, I guess I'll go tell the boss that cool things happen. So we went and told the boss cool things happen. We got a meeting with Rotan Vor. Real cool guy. Real small dwarf, but real cool guy. He's like a little dwarf dude. And he was like, oh, you did it. Yeah, here's money. So he gave us money, and more money than we were told about, which, Dirkleos, you little rascal. But so we got some money, Dirkleos got some money, so now we're cool. That was all cool. And then Rotan Vor decided to do some drugs about it because he was so happy. So he did a little bit of drugs off his desk and was like, hey, I know what we should do. More drugs later. And so he's like, yeah, we're gonna fucking rage tonight because I'm your boss, and that's what bosses do with their contractors. So we were like, okay, cool. Well, we stay here, and we just started telling everyone where we live, which I am all about. Like, I think
that's never gone bad for y'all ever.
I think that's a
for
good
no
plan.
D&D party ever has that gone poorly.
I think I love that so hard, and I'm gonna always do it. So, yeah, so we're like, okay, cool. And then then I think we kind of meandered our way to the Thespian house. I feel like no. Yeah, we did. We meandered our way back to the Thespian hut. No one bought anything at that point yet. So we went there, and we're like, hey, what's up? Hey, we got this little dwarf girl. Can you get a whore or something to deal with her while we're away and stuff? And he's like, I guess. We're talking to our buddy Spurt, and so we were like, yeah, also, old Rotan Vor gonna be here to party tonight. And Spurt was like, uh-huh. And then I think some other stuff happened, but I remember then there was a party. So then the party began, and that was really when things kicked off, because it was pretty sick. Rotan showed up with like a retinue of big burly boys, but also like lots of just drugs and cool things. So it was a super festive night. I don't know what drug me and Kayet did, but we did some cool drugs. Everyone drank, I think. Harp got laid by a bunch of whores, just a stream of them, as I recall it. So that was cool. Yeah, that's right. We sent Dirklios to go get Harp. We're like, hey, Dirklios, you're here. Can you go get our friend? So that was nice. But then, tragically, some members of the party were too good at drugs, and so. Then there was a time where we weren't playing as much, and so then, Kayet went on the roof at one point. Decided I bet I could leap this roof. Right? She's like, I bet I could fucking do this. Bet me I can. And then she just took off running by herself, and no one followed her. So Kayet was on a roof somewhere, and Melistan got put to bed at least.
And then
But
we
then the
found
rest
a
of the-
baby that was Asian.
What? Okay.
That was the plot from The Hangover. They
That was
lose
a
their
good
friend
one.
on a roof,
Mm.
That was a good one.
and they
Nice.
find a baby that's Asian.
I don't think the baby
That's
was
right.
Asian.
I feel like I remember
No, it
the
was a
baby
white
being
chick.
Asian.
We never
because
met
it's
the dad.
awesome.
Man,
Anyway.
that
All
was
right, Tracy just confirmed that the baby was not Asian.
Okay.
All
Because
right.
I remember the
Tracy.
mom was
Now she's being
was
non-committal. about
blonde.
the Tracys have it. I don't know. No, she's in. Tell her she's in. That's sealed.
it. Yeah,
Anyway.
you're locked in at no Asian
Yeah.
baby.
Continue,
You're
Dan.
locked in at no Asian baby.
Yeah. So then
Asian babies are superior.
the conscious part of the party was like, hey, we should do cool stuff. And so they went out and like went shopping. They got some weapons, maybe armor fixed. I can't remember. They got other things, and anyway, they just did some cool shopping. They found fucking Flavius or Flavinus, something like that, who was like a weapon guy, and they were like, hey, can you make really good weapons? And he was like, he's like, it's Athos. I can make okay weapons. I can make pretty good weapons. If you bring me metal, maybe. But so that was cool. So they were like chatted with him for a while, and that was nice. And then they're like, hey, so we're still bleeding and festering with anger, and this might have happened first, but then they're like, Twitch time. So they went to old Twitch, and they re-upped their Prime subscription, and so he like, did some real good surgery on a lot of people, and then they were like, hey, thanks for all this surgery, Twitch. Our friends back home, do you do outcalls? And he was like, okay. And so then they came in and did a surgery on Melistan too. And then somewhere in there, our friend Chell the Plug found a bird on a hot tin roof, and like made her huff some nasty stuff to wake her up, and was like, hey, you're a bird, dummy, and decided to forget why, but he was like, yeah, I'll bring you home. And so he like brought Kayet back to the tavern, and like dropped her off, and that was cool. And also I think like he got tipped by Kayet. Kayet gave him a tip, generously.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just kind of wandered around and went in people's rooms and showed up to sweet Melistan to wake him up with bad smells, and also to offer him some drugs. which Melston chastely declined. And at some point, we woke up, and Kayet was there again, and Melston was still there. And then we were all downstairs going, man, what fun we had. And then we met our new best friend in the world, Zalzaban, the magnificent bard, who was like, hey, I'll lie and say you guys are all right to other people if you pay me. And we're like, okay, a professional liar? Hell yeah. So we're like, take this money and go sing our song. Go tell the people that we aren't bad. And so we did that. And so like now we have a cool NPC who will promote our brand. And he was from Bomb. I did write that down. He's from Bomb.
And he's possibly my second
Rom.
favorite character after Harna.
And yeah, I also wrote down that it's Rennie's second favorite character. I had that note as well. Let's see. Melston grabbed his secret sword. I think that's probably all of it. And we were just like, man, we all did some very good drugs and high-fived and freeze-framed, probably.
Yeah, Chip's freeze frame. Well, Dan, congratulations. There we go.
There you go. I was like, my head was still moving.
You know
I was
what?
like,
You're still doing it. I thought you might have heard it. I was like, I don't know.
No, you started me, and I have the rest. Like, I can take it from there.
Yeah, you know where this goes.
Yeah, you start me off, and I'll run with it.
See, they don't overstay their welcome. They're not like Whitney. She takes it too far.
They know. They're like, we've made our point.
Yeah.
You get it. You're the best around.
Exactly. So go ahead and give yourself a point of inspiration. And who would let's see here. Did Dan miss anything? Is the question. It's hard to imagine.
There was some sketchy shit that I talked about with
Oh
the
yeah,
guy in private.
that's right. Miyago. That's right. Miyago had you guys went to the quiet place and like.
I went to the secret room and talked secrets.
And that's right. And while that happened, Dennis, we forgot to tell you, the rest of us all had some really hardcore role playing and got bonding points. We role played so hard while you were not there.
It's unfortunate I wasn't there to award you with anything.
Well, luckily we.
But you filled me in, so now
FYI,
so everyone except for Rennie gains 3 levels.
Yeah, everyone was ready because Rennie got Rennie's backstory happened.
This is Dark Sun, damn it! This isn't one of Rebecca's games.
Yeah.
Okay? Where everyone needs to be awesome except for Rennie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there was more rules
sure.
to stop my fun than yours.
There was a lot of rules that happened. That just happened.
On the fly. Like,
Glad you guys all had fun.
I
had a great time being dominated by your fictional world.
Yeah.
I had a beautiful son, and everything I could do hurt him.
Yeah.
everything. The only thing I knew how to do was cause him harm.
It's hard, my beautiful boy.
As I gained more levels, I just found new ways to torture him.
That is amazing.
So good.
Is there like a bank in Athos or something? Because like this gold is kind of heavy, and I need rank and rations.
Well, wait a minute. Dan did forget something. Aside from Miyago talking to the shady guy, everybody is now shipping Kayet and Miyago for some reason because Miyago woke Kayet up. And then Kayet was like talking to him from the other side of the door with her hand on the door, being like, "Don't actually come in though. But hey, we want to get to know you better." Yeah,
I'm definitely
the secret.
It was
Rebecca.
And just so you know, Rebecca, and I'm sure this is.
I'm definitely shipping Kayago.
Like, I'm really positive this is what you wanted. That was super uncomfortable. So
yes. Yeah.
I can't emphasize how much I believe that that's what you wanted it to be.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I really did.
But I do want you to know, Rebecca, that that's not new. We've been shipping that forever.
It's
It's
very
only
true.
because they're two birds.
Because you're both birds. Yes, you got it.
Wow,
You have so much in
super
common.
underrated
That's
pun.
super racist.
Hold up, because Dennis just threw down super underrated pun right here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay.
No.
I think it's top notch.
Thank you. You
It's
know
like
what?
it's like our celebrity name, and then like it
Yeah.
a pun for cargo ship. Because
Correct.
he kept saying the word ship.
That's right.
It was very
Mm.
good.
Mm-hmm. I felt good about it. But that does not. But Rebecca's tutting, the OTP of
does
this
not earn an
does not
inspiration.
earn inspiration.
No, I didn't want inspiration.
So
for
I
that.
will give it to
I
Rennie.
like your questions when you have like Jeopardy questions.
Okay, Jeopardy question. Here we go. I can ask an impossible question.
Okay, great.
Let's see here. Could I ask that? I don't know if I want to ask that question though.
Actually, that's a really hard one. I don't want it to be so easy for me this time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right. I mean, that's the level of like. I mean, I could ask really neat questions that I know y'all wouldn't know, but I'm trying to make one that's like y'all would kind of know.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever got it before.
Yeah.
Do one that we could infer.
Zalzaban was from Rom.
All right,
You
that
nailed
was
it.
already said.
That was
Oh,
on-
I missed that one.
I
Also,
did write it as bomb, which was dumb.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Is the guy's name the arms merchant in the Agora? Is it Cepheus or Cepheus?
I think it's PH.
PH.
I think it's PH.
Okay.
But I do have a question. Is it
Yeah.
Flavinus or Flavius?
I believe Flavius.
Yeah, I had Flavius.
Or Flava?
Yeah, Flavius. Flavor Flav. Yeah. That's as he's known.
Yeah.
Through
He's
most
got a
of
big
the
sundial.
Yeah, a
Giant
giant
sundial.
sundial. Yeah.
He made it himself.
Yeah.
He's like, wow. Very exciting.
Oh shit. That would be great fan art.
if we
That's
had
what we
any
need.
fan.
If we had a
We just-
fan,
It's not
We-
the number of fans, it's
I
very
know.
specifically an
Exactly.
artistically inclined fan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone have like a really dorky friend who likes to draw and likes watching other people
We'll
play
invite
Dungeons
him.
and Dragons
He can
badly?
He
I
can
wish
just
play.
sit in the
Alex
corner.
knew how to draw because he would like. I bet he would love to be an NPC.
Yeah, he can do that.
I mean, I think by the nature of him being one is, yeah.
I don't know if
That
it
would
works
be
that
his
way, but I
favorite
like it.
part. His favorite part would be the improv aspect of the roleplay.
That is a very large part.
That's
But-
most of mine is scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rarely
Mhm.
go off script.
That's wise.
He did tell me though when we were at dinner that he did not enjoy D&D.
I know that. I knew he
So-
didn't like it.
Yeah.
There was no part of me that thought that he did.
And he said the only reason he talked at all was because I was forcing him to talk.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. What are you doing, girl? Don't walk on my phone.
So I'll ask an easy question, I guess. What's the name of the leather merchant that y'all have previously used in Balak?
Oh fuck! I don't know if I have that one written down. The leather merchant.
More sort of
Where,
a tanner.
Yeah, it's where Erin Shay went to get her armor fixed, or
Mhm.
someone went to get their armor. I think it was Shay.
Ooh.
And the bonus follow up question is, what is the name of the shop?
Ooh. Anybody remember what day that was?
That was like 3
was
weeks,
Pixie.
4 weeks ago. It was like
It
4
was
weeks
before
ago.
we left, right?
It was
Yeah,
on
before
Pixie.
we left.
It was on Pixie, yeah, for sure.
Mmm.
I mean, I have the answer.
Dan,
but I
go
already
get your
have the
coffee.
information. I have.
Go
Oh,
get your
shit, wait,
coffee while I search through my notes.
I actually do have the answer. Oh my god!
job.
Watch this. Watch this, Dennis. I'm gonna message it to you.
All right,
Pardon the spelling.
that is correct. That is the
I
correct
know.
spelling.
Now the name of the place though.
That's
one
a
I can't
tougher
do.
one.
That one I can't do. I'm gonna get my
Okay.
coffee. I'll be back.
Eos was the apothecary.
That's right.
So it was after we met Eos.
It was.
Oh, I do have it in my notes. Lazra.
That's correct.
Woo! Teamwork, baby.
Thanks.
Nailed it.
I for some reason I have it written out as Lazra Leather Merchant, but did not see that.
Yeah.
What's the name of her shop though?
Sorry, I had to take my head. Papa Charlie just called Zeb.
Oh, what do you say?
Just making sure we are okay from all the tornadoes.
Oh yeah.
I don't have it.
What was it?
I don't have the
I'm
name of
looking.
the place.
I'm looking, but I don't remember like what day it was. So
It was a while ago.
It would
What are you
probably
looking
be
for?
very close to when you met her.
yep, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I have it when we went to the Elven Market at Chell. I don't know if it was before or after that.
I want to
It
say
was before that.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Before. Okay. Then I have when I went back to the order. I have.
I think you had gone to the order that day and spent some time there after we had that run-in with the
Was it the
dude
same
that killed
day?
Donk. It was after Donk died.
Yeah. So I was pretty sure that I was in the right section, but I didn't have it written down in my notes, like the name of the shop. So I think I just wrote her name down.
So, the name
Bummer.
is Red Leather Goods and Services.
Ooh. I gotta write that down.
I saw Dan, but then he faded away. Up, he's back.
Red Leather Merchant, you said?
Red
No.
Leather Goods and Services.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys still can't solve the riddle, huh?
They got the name, though.
That's
Well, Rebecca
Yeah, we
got
got
the
the
name.
name.
Oh, okay. All right. Good job, Rebecca.
I just
You
didn't
came
have the
through.
name of the shop written down.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even there. I couldn't read it anyway. So
That's true.
as a symbol.
All right. So what day is it, everybody?
I think it's the 5th.
Of Zenalia.
Nope, sorry, it's the 4th. And it's
I
not Zenalia,
believe-
it's of Scorch.
so it is the 6th of Scorch.
Man, Dan staying on top of the game. So
The
it was the 5th, and then we're starting on the 6th.
Yeah, because we like had the night, and that was the night that I went and got my super sword.
Correct.
Was that after we
Nice.
met
I
Zalzabah?
gotta pick up my wrist razor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I paid, by the way, Dennis, the wrist razor I think you said was 30 pieces, and I paid a 20 pieces deposit.
Yeah, I remember that. It was 30.
I owe you 10 pieces when I pick it up.
That might be right. I'd have to double check. For some reason, I thought it was like 40 pieces and you paid 35, but maybe not.
Oh, maybe
Or you
it was
paid
something like
you
that.
paid 30 and then you had 10 left. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I
remember-
just
yeah,
know
think
I
that-
owe you 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was 30, and the total was 40, because I remember it being like, you have to pay half, and Rennie was ahead of that. He's like, I'm paying you 30.
Yeah. That did happen.
Oh man. That was
Yeah,
so wrong
whatever
today.
happened, I owe you 10. I pay you 10 for the raisin with square.
Yeah, but it's not ready yet.
I know. I don't know how many days it takes.
I gotcha. It'll take about
Does
a
that
week.
mean it's orc, Dennis?
Alright.
Whoa.
Actually, do you want to know what day it is? Because I bet I fucking know.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I bet I fucking know.
Well, what day is it?
I think it's no.
Look at you, Dan. You're killing it. Dan has always got his
damn.
fucking
Dude,
handle.
Dan, are you kidding me? He's got the fucking like almanac from
Yeah.
Back to the
You got the
Future.
touch.
Is it really gnome?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Dan's
is-
gonna start his own fucking calendar services
Yeah.
company. Every year you're gonna get a new calendar from this guy.
Every Christmas, you guys get the Athos calendar.
There's always a pixie on the front.
That's right. Every day of the week just says Pixie over and over.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so there was a time whenever I didn't do this sort of nonsense, and then I ran a game with Dan in it. And I don't know if you recall this, Dan, but like every time y'all like went out or something, you were like, "What day is it? Like, what's the moon like?" Like the moon was a real concern for you and
The
your
moon
party.
was funny because I remember the moon happening in a Critical Role episode, I think, where they asked what the moon looked like or it was described, and I remember being like, "Yeah, that was neat. That was cool. That was a cool thing to do. I should do that."
This was like the first. This was probably like the first week that Critical Role was on, and you were like,
I know.
You
I
were
was
like,
"Oh."
"What's the moon like? What day of the week is it?"
How is it? What cloud formations are we looking at here?
So then I fucking went forth and did a lot of research in Athos and put together what is roughly equivalent to their calendar. And
Dan
I was like, now
playing
Dan,
Athos
and then
meteorologist.
and then Dan found out that such a thing exists and was like, I know what I want my major to be.
This game was built for me. This
Yeah.
was designed
Dan just
with me in
walks to
mind.
people
Yeah.
in the agora. Hey, did you know that the moon is in this position? And it needs
So
to-
interestingly enough, as you guys do rest, sleep through the night of the 5th, this is the second night in a row where it is particularly rare as there are no moons out. The sky is black save for the smattering of stars, and the night is dark through the streets of Balak. All the same, you guys wake up the following morn. Everyone seems to be alive, so that's cool. Meliston and Kayet not feeling quite as awesome still, as they rolled 2 days for their Bad News Bears hangover. But they are functional as you guys awake in the Thespian house. Things seem to have quieted down from y'all's party time, and things are back into the normal swing of things as a gentleman with a gray hair tied back in a ponytail strums away gently on a lyre, and you guys are provided breakfasts appropriate to your level of comfort that you live in.
Describe
Well-
the wealthy breakfast.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're all
So-
eating like
The wealthy breakfast,
hardtack biscuits.
like most people just get like a morning mead, for example, to kind of drink. But yours like has like a it's like a similar kind of morning, like a kind of breakfast beer kind of deal. Also with like
It's got boba balls in it.
no, with
I
also
got
like
boba tea?
no.
Are you telling me living wealthy gets me boba tea? Sign me up.
It does not,
This is
but
how
it
I
does
live
also
now.
give you a side of like water as well to sip on. You're also provided with like these sort of strips of meat that are that you would know are what was the name of that creature? Fudge. That are of Gorak. And they're basically these sort of like it's almost kind of like a steak breakfast almost. It's just this sort of backstrap of a Gorak, along with a side of this sort of simple gruel that has a little bit of
So I'm getting a lot of protein.
yeah, but the gruel has it's this sort of almost like flour based kind of essence that has bits of some kind of herbs and such in it that give it a little bit of a seasoning to it and a little bit of flavor for you to enjoy.
So like Athos grits.
It's kind of like with some gravy kind of deal. Yeah.
Ooh. All right, I get down with that.
So you're a merry boy who's well provided for.
I enjoy my breakfast.
I marinate in wealth.
I want to have a big smile on my face.
Mm-hmm. Your bird face, yeah.
Yes.
No one knows it except for Kayet.
Only Kayet sees that I'm
Yeah.
happy, and it infuriates her.
I
That's
hate
right.
this. I must end this joy.
Infuriates Rebecca.
Yeah.
Whatever, it does not.
Sounds like you kind of did a little.
No. So I guess as we're sitting having breakfast, I say, Miyago, when do you need to go meet that man that you talked to before we went on the trip? Didn't you say
Subtle.
you had to do some kind of job?
Yeah, I actually have a little bit of, I have to meet someone out in the Villa District later today.
Oh, today? Do you want us to come with you, or are you going by yourself?
I mean, if you know, if someone wanted to come along with me, that'd be okay. I don't expect it to be very eventful. I'm just seeing if I can catch up with someone that I know.
Okay. I mean, I know you don't want to tell us what you have been working on, so
It's just house, you know, house Anika business.
how's Anika?
Nostan
Do you guys
turns
not take
sharply and
notes?
looks
Wait,
at
hold up.
Iago.
You never
No,
told
you've
us how
never
Anika
said that.
works.
Only Dennis
Yeah,
says
That's never
this.
come up.
So your high end is
No,
caught
I
up
have
with
my
you.
signet. My signet.
Yeah, but
I
you don't
have
flash
my
it. You've intentionally hid it from other people.
Yeah, we have
No,
not.
I distinctly remember using it in front of them when we met the guy at House Wavir.
Yeah, but you were only showing it to that guy. I assumed you did not try to show it to the entire party.
And
I don't
I
remember.
I told them my whole backstory that I work at, you know, here and I'm here on business.
Rennie, you
You
have like
certainly
notes.
did not.
no. There's a
You
lot of
certainly
info
never
you did not
mentioned
share.
House Anika.
I don't
Alright.
want you to feel bad, but I'm looking up my notes for Iago. And
I know
I don't
you would.
have any.
I
don't
wow.
have any.
Wow.
I thought you have a bunch for Donk.
We know a lot about Donk.
The only notes I have on Miyago are from the one shot. And it just says
Yeah.
rough looking bird.
Wow. Man, that's
Wow.
that's real salt in the wound there. But okay.
I felt it would be
Rough
beneficial to
looking
share
bird.
that.
So anyway, House Anika, what kind of work are you doing for House Anika?
So I work as kind of like a bounty hunter, I guess, for them. And I have some business to take care of here in Balik. That's what brought me here.
Oh. I see.
I look at Kayet.
I look at Meliston.
And they murder Miyago. The blades come out.
Yeah.
As Miyago's just eating his soup. Grits.
Are these bullets?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of who you're supposed to, you know,
Who's your quarry?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm here doing a little bit of an investigation.
I mean, we are happy to help if you want us to help you.
Yeah, cuz goes around.
I think-
Clinton! Not nice.
Oh.
I'll say, yeah. If we wanted to make this, you know, a job for the Unbroken, I'm certain I could get some kind of compensation for your efforts.
And Miyako, or Meliston and I are not unfamiliar with House Anika. We have known them in the past. We have been in their area before.
In Elvish, I'm gonna say to Kayet,
Whisper it to me.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, go to the secret place or something.
And Kaya, roll a intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what you think he says. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I have a plan.
Oh man, I had to check my languages for a sec, and I know Elvish written but can't read. That's fucking unfortunate.
What? Wait, what? That tracks, buddy. Yeah. that makes perfect sense. How do you know written Elvish? Why does anything say that on your sheet?
Because that's what Dennis told me.
Okay, Kayet looks at Melistan, and okay, she gets up and starts to walk upstairs.
What? Kayet! I say her name in Elvish. Kayet!
I turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Where, I think.
And I say in Elvish.
Well, actually, try Orin. See if Orin works.
Cool,
she
Miyago, and then
knows.
Miyago's just like,
Yeah.
cool.
Miyago's not a bird.
You're bounty hunters, huh?
Oh shoot! That was supposed to be to Dennis. Shit. To
Okay.
Melistan.
Well, Dan, roll an intelligence check to see if you read that correctly. Oh no, I guess you do. No,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
Kayet
well,
actually
no,
roll
yeah,
an
she-
intelligence check to see if you communicated it properly.
It's dumb fucking bird.
Kayet looks at Melistan and goes, "Squawk!"
no, I'm gonna just put what you said to me back to him.
I gotta tilt my head a little bit, and
I'll just say and I'll like wave my bird hand. What? Everything okay?
Hold on.
Yeah, give us a sec, and I'll get up from the table and go to Kayet and kind of go if we could find like a quiet corner, something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like a quiet place, or
Go
maybe
to-
a secret place.
Yeah,
to a
you guys can
different
go to the
table.
secret place. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, we're-
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Kayet. We should tell him.
But okay,
I think it's time.
he is a bounty hunter, right? But he works for House Inikas. We don't have to be concerned that he is here to kill one of us.
We're on the same side in this. It's good for us to keep it quiet. We didn't know these people, and then we got to know them, and I mean, it just didn't come up.
Yeah, I agree. I like all of them.
Miyago's one of us.
Yeah, I like Miyago. Okay, we can tell them.
All right.
Issue with bounty hunters or some shit.
Yeah, they're like we kill bounty
Me.
hunters when we see them.
Come back, sword.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they revealed that they've been working with the Greyborn this whole time to find
I
bounty
pull my
hunters.
mask off. It turns out my face is beautiful and perfect.
Yeah,
Except
And
a
literally the
minotaur.
one we do.
I'm a, yeah, my horns pop out. Boing.
Yeah.
Boing. So we return to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Kayet, we also are doing some work for House Anika.
Oh,
What kind of shady shit? You all keep all these fucking secrets. What the fuck?
I'm working out of Gulg.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
We didn't want to tell you because we
You
didn't.
didn't trust me.
No, not because we didn't trust you, but we don't actually know what we're investigating still.
Oh,
I didn't trust you
Oh,
when we met, and then honestly, it just didn't come up. but yeah, yeah, we're doing some work for Anika. They wanted us to take a look at what's going on with the order for them. That's why Kayet's well.
Yeah, there's
Gotcha.
some weird stuff going on. They said with the order and with some scions not. They have a. They think that the order is hunting scions and killing them. So we are supposed to investigate them.
That's interesting. Where did out of I guess where did your orders come from?
I look at Melistan.
Yeah. We say, none of your fucking business, narc.
How dare you? No. Well, these particular orders, they came from not Adiyama, Rennis.
Ooh.
They came from Lady Rennis Anika, the matron.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where did you get your orders from,
we,
Yago?
we passed
From-
through Golg.
Yeah, my orders came from Gold. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know if our two jobs intersect.
Well,
But we can find out. It is good that we are talking about it now, because it would have been really awkward if we had been working on the same thing but not known about it. Clinton and Shay, are you both comfortable with this? Do you want to help with this? I know that you haven't necessarily been involved with Nika before.
I've never heard of them before.
well.
And I was also answering a work text, so I don't even know what you said before.
Good.
I mean, we're friends. We do everything together, I thought.
We do. This job, it's the whole reason we came here. It's how we came across you and all. But yeah,
Well-
it was what set us here. We wouldn't be in Balak, not for this job.
Yeah, likewise for mine, but I think having met you guys and what we've done together and what it sounds like you're looking into is really terrible. So I'm gonna say let's put my thing on hold, and I think we should see if the order's really hunting down people, and kill them.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't really have very many leads so far. I need to go back to speak to them and see if they have anything that they want me to do. Maybe get more ingrained in the order and see what I can find out. But in the meantime, why don't we go and meet your contact, Miyago?
I don't know if I can get word to him. I can try to see if I can set up a meeting. Usually, and I'm sure you've experienced this, they find you.
Yeah. And I look to Clinton Shay and stuff, and I say, I got involved with House Anika during the uprising of Tyr. They were, well, a representative from Anika assisted Dawn's Light with the overthrow in Akalik. They're Anika and Wavir. I think they're pretty close. They seem aligned. So I mean that's it. Cards are on the table.
Ooh.
Are you sure you want to come and do this stuff with us? It could be
It might be dangerous.
pretty
It's
dangerous.
the order. I mean, you've seen this brain shit. You've seen what it can do.
I mean,
Well,
because everything else we did has been pretty safe. Maybe I'll just go back to that.
I suppose if I complete my task, they would probably make contact shortly after, and maybe we can get ourselves aligned and maybe get some more resources to help with the order, since it sounds like, and you know, I think you're right, it is pretty dangerous.
Well, it's this work's our burden, but if you will, whatever we get out of it, we'll share it. If we can do this together, well, we've accomplished a lot. So
Yeah. We can help you complete your task, Miyago, if it's something you think you know where to go to do. No use putting it off.
All right, well, no time like the present. You guys want to head out to the Villa precinct? We're looking for a gentleman by the name of Jakaros. That name ring a bell for you?
Nope.
is he another? Is he like you?
No, I really I really need to find you know, get in touch with him. He wears
Hey.
Oh, go ahead.
Is that the man you met? Shit. Is that the man you met with who worked for House Wavir?
No, I think the gentleman at Wavir was with Cepheus. In the Agora.
What is the name again?
I mean,
Jakaros.
Not Jerko, right?
No, not Jerko. Jakkaro. Jakaro.
Jerkwad, right?
Well, I
Different
have
guy.
I have House Jerko.
Yeah.
So I was just wanting to make sure we weren't assassinating the leader of a house.
That'd be awesome.
No.
Maybe it's
No, we're not-
Jakaris Jarko.
No one is getting assassinated. I look
Okay.
at Kayet
There's
sensing
no assassination.
this.
Yeah, Kayet's like, okay, so we killed him.
No
So-
one is getting hurt.
So we meet Jakaros and kill him. Who was that man you met with at? I guess it was here when it was not long after we met. He was wearing a green cloak, and his head was shaved. He had a
And that
Wavir-
too.
He had a Wavir ring.
Yeah. His name was
Yeah, goes Beak just slowly.
It's like the it's like in that what was that movie?
So
Lost.
Miyago certainly knows his name. Rennie forgot his name, and I cannot find it in my notes.
I don't know that he told you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
His name was never revealed.
All right,
You
Mister
know-
Never Revealed.
You know, I didn't really catch or ask his name. It was more of a, I just take the jobs and I go do them.
But how is he involved in all this? Because he, if his rings to be believed, I mean, he's with Wavir. I know Wavir and Anika are allies in this, but
No, the gentleman with the green cloak that I met with was from House Anika.
he was.
Yeah, at the Thespian House.
Yeah, because his. So my notes have his signet ring as being a Wavir signet.
How old are those notes?
I mean,
I think it was the same day we met and saw Cepheus in the Agora,
it was.
and then
Yeah.
and then later we went back to the Thespian House, and I met in private with a guy from House Anika.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I'm going back to my notes as well, just to make sure.
I don't think I ever got a name.
I'll check mine real fast too.
Yeah.
I ain't got
No,
it.
you never got a
Have
name.
it.
But I do recall. I believe he was wearing a Wavir signet ring. But I don't 100% remember, but I feel like I recall that he was. And I believe I told Rennie at the time, and I may not have, that being that he approached you and such, that was I think he was connected with House Wavir, and it was like your contact.
At House Wavir. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was with was like an in between for House Anika.
Yeah, I think he kind of is an in between, but like he's
Right. Okay.
Works for or represents.
because this city there's no real Anika presence, right? And Wavir
Got
is
it.
the dominant house here.
Yeah. So I'll explain to Meliston and Kayet. So yeah, that gentleman is from House Wavir, but House Anika doesn't really have a lot of presence here. So, you know, they have kind of an alliance informally with House Wavir and have had formal, you know, alliances in the past.
Yeah, that's
That's why we were able to get the job for the Locust.
I see. That's why I wanted to get in good with House Wavir is to start laying some groundwork or just make for an easier transition.
So I think a good plan would be to get this job done, make contact with the gentleman at House Wavir again, and just pick his brain about the order, and if they're concerned about that at all, and maybe we can work together, and get some help here in Ballad.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Agreed.
All of our injuries are gone, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
Everything? Okay.
I thought you didn't have your surgery, or
No,
it was done.
Twitch made a house call, yeah.
Yeah, we asked him to come by.
I liked it better while you were dying.
Wow. Thanks.
Sweetie.
Hey, where's the shit, where'd I put the stupid Crod loop pricing?
Clinton's
in your,
just sitting here a little bit dejected because he doesn't have any weird scheming
Yeah,
things. to
my
bring
my
the fucking-
secret, my dark secret's yet to be revealed. It's
Yeah.
7 gold if you want a male worker. Are you looking for a war crodlu there, Miyago?
No, just a Crodlu.
Just a regular old crodlu. Cheapest is 7 gold, son.
Okay.
7 gold, and you need to keep it alive.
7 gold.
It carries 210 orbs.
That we should go in on a crawler. I'm
Old.
just saying.
Guys.
I mean, the first time we get into a fight in the waste and it dies, we're all gonna be so pissed.
Don't let that happen.
Yeah,
Harna's lizard never got attacked, so they're immune to combat.
She never got it in a fight.
we had, what was Bombo? Was he an Inix?
He was an Inix. He
was
was,
an
a
Inix.
juvenile Inix.
Yeah. We had an Inix, and it never died. It survived
That's
the
true.
entire campaign.
Very true. You might
It's-
find it this campaign.
He's still alive to this day. For
Yeah.
all we know. Yeah. Wandering the wastes, establishing its legend.
Yeah. With all of y'all's shit tied to
Maybe
its
we
back.
can-
still.
Maybe we can hook him up with Zalzaban.
Yeah,
Yo.
that'd be pretty fire.
Yeah, that's probably what Zalzaban rides. He rides Bombo.
That's how we got here.
Yeah.
Hey, Clinton.
Hey, Kayad.
How
Are
was
you
your
a spy?
time- Yeah. How was your time with May the other night? I think I remember that you were dancing with her.
Yeah, a little bit. I was also looking after Cassie because you guys were on drugs.
Wait, where's Cassie?
She's with Shay.
I'm not doing it because you're
Shay's
not on drugs.
helping her
Okay.
eat her breakfast.
Okay. You alright?
He's a lemon. You gotta get a new one,
Mhm.
Rebecca. This one's broken.
Are you going out with May again soon?
I'm supposed to go to her music 2 days. One
Oh.
day tomorrow, I think. It was supposed to be 4 days from the first day, so we're on day 3. Yeah. Oh.
I think. Oh.
So
Well,
this
that
is
should
day
be. It can't be.
Of being in Bellic?
No, this is day 3. So first day, y'all got paid and partied. Second day, y'all got surgeries, and this is the third day.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. I missed
The one day did slip from you.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
It feels
no, no,
like
no.
it's the second day.
There is a weird thing because we got back on the 3rd. So the 3rd is when we got paid. The 4th is
The 3rd was a big day. Most things happened then.
Most things happened on the 3rd, including the party. The
Mhm.
4th is when you guys went shopping and Twitch came back to heal us.
Hmm.
The 5th is when we met Zalzaban and Melisande picked up his sword, and today is the 6th. So it's the 4th day that we're in town.
Sweet, my wrist razor's about halfway ready.
So I thought it was the 5th because I thought the stuff on the 4th and the 5th happened on the same day, but then I realized that I
thought
had
y'all- I thought y'all got here on the 4th.
no, it was the 3rd.
But that does track because Zalzaban did come the following day after the
Yes.
Twitch stuff and the surgery.
Yeah, so it's the
That's
6th
true.
and it's the 4th day we're here.
And then we kind of just fast forwarded the rest of that day.
Yes, we did.
Effectively. 'Cause
We were all
just
resting and
hungover.
recovering.
Yeah, mostly Melisande and Kayat needed a day.
Yes. So we're fine today, I think. Ish.
Everything's good. Everything is happy.
All right, that's fine. So we're gonna say it's. I really don't feel like it's the 5th. I really feel like it's the 6th. But all right.
It is the 6th.
6th. It is the 6th.
It's the
just that
4th day we're
we've
here,
been-
though.
It's just that it's like the dawn of the we arrived
gotcha.
on the 3rd.
So y'all are no
like,
longer
sometime
sick
on the
then, but y'all do need to pay because y'all only paid for 3 days.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yep.
Do we want to stay for at least 3 more days? We want to be paid for 3 more days?
Well, we need to wait for Miyago's weapon to be finished and maybe just relax a little.
Yeah,
We've been going
we got
pretty
some-
hard for a while.
We got a couple things to take care of in town. I think we'll post up here
Yeah.
for a little bit. So yeah,
Agreed.
I'll pay for 3 more comfortable days. 3 more days of comfort.
That's 15, right?
You guys have 69 pieces right now.
Hey, I get it.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Dennis, how much gold did Chell take from me, or how much money did Chell take from me?
If I recall, 35 ceramic pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, you were real lucky.
Yeah.
Chell's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's
It
fair.
could have been everything you possessed and your
I
life.
mean, if he took a gold or more, I would have hunted him down, though.
Yeah,
So
you're lucky. You're lucky that Chell found you and not someone unscrupulous.
That's right.
yes.
Like Moss.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, I was like really thinking that somebody was gonna like put me in the arena, like sell me as a slave into.
It would be it would be doable. But you
Mhm.
are, I mean, you are property of the order, so it'd be a little bit trickier.
Oh, that's true. Hmm.
2 games in a row, you're fucking slave.
Yeah. Mhm.
Not really a slave.
No.
You're like a loyal acolyte.
Yes, I'm an acolyte.
I mean, your property.
then
Mandatory
we-
loyalty.
Well, don't we go to the fuck? Where did he say? The Villa Precinct, and then we can stop by the Order on the way back.
Yeah, this sounds so much fun. Man.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go talk about secrets and things.
You could get something else for May if you with the Agora, Clinton.
Could I?
Well, I mean, you just didn't really seem that interested in going, so I was trying to, you know.
Oh no, I'm excited. Learning
Oh.
all the new things.
Okay. Is this what the
It's
It's
excitement?
like, Clinton, you don't have to go while we do our spy shit. Nothing bad or
it's-
weird.
Yeah, we can
No,
just
no,
go do
no,
our
I-
secret dealings.
No, I meant like we could also do that together as a group.
As most of a group. I'm assuming Shay's got other things to do.
Yeah, Shay's got other things she's getting up to.
Got that stomach bug again.
Yeah.
She's taking care of Cassie.
Cassie
taking
got
care
her
of
sick. Cassie's
Yeah.
she got that Sam flu. It's going around. You know, kids, they catch everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I guess we head out.
All right, so y'all head over to the Villa Precinct.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of nice to be back in town and walking up the streets and, you know, not have to worry about being attacked.
No survival rules.
I feel like there might still be survival rules though. Maybe instead it's a perception check.
Well, don't fail.
Wait, am I really rolling survival?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
Mm.
later.
Maybe.
All right, yeah. So let's head to the villa. Now, I did notice there's a big X on the villa, and I forget
Yeah.
why we put that there. Did we get banned from there immediately or
You
something?
didn't like it.
Okay.
You guys didn't make like
Did we
the
put an
happiest
X there?
impression. Yeah, that was.
Well,
that was
Oh,
Damn,
that
dude.
was where we turned in the quest. Our first quest, right?
Oh right, and the cockbag didn't want to pass.
for
Yeah.
not
Well,
doing the job.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
true.
We did burn. That's why we burned that place. That's right. We're like, we didn't do the job, but we did the job. But pay us, but also pay us more for doing the actual
For
job.
doing the job again, but like for real this time.
So
We
let's,
fake did the job.
should we go find Zestratos or Macandros or something like that?
Look at you dropping names.
Man, going
God.
big dick.
Damn. I don't even know who those people are.
Yeah, me neither.
Those are the people from the
Zestratos-
original quest.
Zestratos was the
I know
low
Zestratos.
No, I
rung for Neuripides.
I knew that you knew, Dennis. I don't know if we should. Wait, Miyako doesn't know them.
No, I'm asking the like.
out of character.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, out of
Like-
character, I don't think we should go talk to them.
Okay.
Because y'all made such good friends.
Yeah.
So as we're walking along, I'll ask, So have you guys ever been through the village precinct before? Do you maybe know anyone here?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, kind of, but no, we probably should not go back there, Mia.
Yeah, we
Kayak
Get a
behaved
job.
very poorly last time we were there.
What do you mean, Clinton?
Milestone threatened people
That kind of
while
did
holding
happen, yeah.
an innocent shepherd's head.
I remember
It was a whole
differently.
thing.
I have a different recollection, but
I feel like we were 100% in the right.
I feel like I did the job. Cut off the head of the
So-
thing.
It was a pretty bad situation, Miyago. It was. We
It was a
all
different
almost
time.
died.
I'll
Yeah.
like affix my dagger on the front of my belt and say, okay, so be ready for anything. Got it.
No, I don't think they would do anything. They just didn't ever want to see us again.
Yeah, we got paid, but I think that well's gone dry.
Okay.
I don't have any
Well,
friendly faces
you at
there.
least know where their house is, so we can avoid that.
We know where to not go.
Okay, that's better than nothing.
How much did they pay us, by the way? Do you remember?
I do. It was meant to be 2 gold and 50 pieces, but I think they gave us more. I think they gave us like 3 gold or 4. Like he gave us like
I want to say there was 3, but I'm not sure.
yeah, it was one. He dunked on us though. He
No,
dunked
they
on us.
tried. They tried to give us more gold, and we stopped them and said to pay us what the job was originally.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that was.
Y'all
some
tried to
yeah,
save
shady
face at the
drill.
end.
That's right. We did do that. We were like,
Yeah, that
no,
happened.
we get paid for what we do.
So what was it?
Well, that's not
They,
true.
they were like, a shepherd boy went missing. Find out why. And we found out. Like, look,
we brought it back.
yeah, look, here he is.
Y'all weren't
Found him.
y'all weren't even gonna do that.
I
But then y'all met the Greyborn, and the Greyborn were gonna do it, and y'all were like, "That's a great idea." And so,
I was like, that's our head.
so y'all paid the Greyborn to give you the head of
Yeah,
the
we
Shepherd
bought,
Boy.
We bought the shepherd head from the Greyborn. That's right.
That was such a fucked up. That was
I
so
loved it. That's how I
Oh
want
my
Dark Sun to be all the time.
it's so good. Oh.
the only problem is that then it would be just me and Dan playing Dark Sun.
yeah, no one else would want to
No
play.
one else would want to, but I would love it.
That's funny.
So y'all head over
I'll
to the
kind
little
of like, yeah, I'll kind of like sidle up to Melisande as we're walking, and I say, Melisande, do you think we should, now that we have some money to spare, do we think we should give the money back to them that they paid us, and see if they're still having any problem that we can help with?
Melisande looks at his pittance that he has remaining.
No. we did the job.
I mean, we tried to do the best we could, and I'm just worried that they're still having problems. Because we didn't. I mean, we killed those spiders, but
The spiders were controlling the shepherd boy. We did the job.
okay.
Got him. I bet we did the job.
Okay.
Pretty sure we did the job.
Do we want to
Those are-
check in with them just to see how they're doing?
Yeah, so Zostratos, I feel like probably not. It doesn't seem to be. Maybe give it some more time.
Okay.
They say that time heals all wounds. And now when I do that, there's also a
There's
streak
a
of
streak
blood
of
on my
blood.
face
Yeah.
from my constantly wounded
Don't
arms.
forget to roll your hit die, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah, that
And,
was. Yeah.
So I'll say,
Yeah.
I'll say, it's possible that they heard about what you guys did in Lidopolis. Word seems to travel fast, and Zalzaban, is doing his thing.
I mean, look, I don't know. No, Euripides was a means to an end. We needed to get a better reputation to be able to work for one of the houses. We got that.
I grab Meliston's arm.
Ow!
What is happening here, Meliston? Why aren't these wounds healing? It has been days. Like, it has been a week.
Yeah. Which took a look. He said to check in again in a week or two. I don't know. It was probably some weird stuff. You know, the wastes. I mean, yeah. And I kind of snatched my arm back. And, yeah, you know, it's fine. It'll heal up.
Okay. Okay, sure. Just keep walking on. Actually, no, I go over to Clinton. Clinton,
Go ahead.
did you ever look at Meliston's arms?
Yeah. It looks like a normal human's arms.
But
Fucking swole as fuck. Look at these,
But
look at these
they're-
pythons.
wow. but they are still bleeding. Did you ever look at the wound? They look like they are not healing at all. They look like brand new wounds. Did you ever try to heal them?
No, I haven't needed to heal him since it occurred, I don't think. He normally doesn't fall as often as you guys. So, I haven't, I could, I guess, I could try, but,
Maybe later you could look at his arms.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Is there like just like a constant like trail of blood following us everywhere we go? He just like constantly dripping
So
blood.
he's not
I
like
got-
bleeding so much that like he would die. Like
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
bleeding out. I'm not bleeding out.
Okay.
Like I've got
It's like-
bandages.
It's like when you pick a scab and it's like that in between being bleeding but not bleeding.
it's like this. If he wore bandages all day, by the end of the day, there'd be like little red spots.
Yeah, I'd have to swap them out at the end of the day. And if I wore no bandages, it'd probably be some drippy drips. But
But like not like
bandages.
a fucking perpetual.
Not like an open
Just like a river of blood.
Ah!
Clinton just has unlimited healing power.
I go, look over there. And
Clinton just like fucking lies underneath it with his mouth open, just ah!
I need
Ugh.
all of it.
Just-
I need it inside of me.
That's what happens. Yeah.
So,
Man.
are we in the Villa Precinct right now, kind of
So
walking
yeah,
around?
you get into the Villa precinct. There's
Alright.
fine cobblestone
Do I roll, like-
roadways.
Okay.
And you kind of follow the directions as to where you were told. And as far as how close you guys are to Neuripides, you're not far off from his villa. This is a little ways off of the actual property itself. But I mean, the villa district, the villa precinct is very large, but this is comparatively, this is rather close.
Okay.
But it is not on the actual. It's not like you walked up to Neuripides' house. It was like, there it is.
it's like ranch land almost.
Kind
There's
of.
like or where there's like a big distance between the roadway and the
Yeah.
like a plantation kind of thing. Okay. So I will roll an investigation check, I think, to see if there's anything about the houses that makes, that jumps out as being a differentiator, maybe some writing or,
Sure.
a mark or something. And I am going to use my inspiration
Sure.
because I want this to go well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you see that the houses, that they tend to be of very fine construction. They're often brick in various shades at that degree. The one that you guys find is like most of the houses here, there are guards, right?
Yeah.
This one is probably maybe like half the size of the Thespian house, right? So pretty sizable. Well, but instead of 2 stories, it's only 1. And it's about half the size of 1 floor. It probably has, it's for one person to live in, it would be quite for like one family to live in, it would be a rather lavish existence, right? Compared to, for example, the farmer that lived in basically like a 1-room house with like a wall to separate bedroom from everything else, right? You can see that there are guards that do seem to be moving around the house itself, and many of them do tend to have like white sashes, that of which they wear over a thin layer of like this ceramic kind of armor. It's like leather with like some ceramic studs in it. Yeah, and I'll say those guards are not unlike a lot of the guards that y'all saw on the Nurpides villa.
What are we looking for here, Miyago? Do you know?
So I think this is Chikaro's house. He has some documentation I need to get to. Maybe we can go up and solicit his his endeavors and see if there's anything we can help with.
All right.
Okay.
So just so I'm clear, you don't know this Jakaros, but he's got, what'd you call it, a document?
Yes.
Is he's probably a sorcerer king of some
Is he a
fashion.
defiler?
Yeah, almost undoubtedly.
This is how did he procure
A
one?
document, it's like that rope that they...
Yeah, it's like the weird rope.
Yeah, I'll know it when I see it, but we gotta get in there.
Well, all right.
Okay. We need to get inside the house, and you're not wanting to do a trade. You're wanting to just find these documents. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All
Well,
right.
let's go then.
Well, let's speak to him.
So, y'all wander up the road, and the guards stop you. Good morning, gents. How can I help you?
Good morning. We are the Unbroken. We are. I don't know if you've heard of us. Have you heard of us?
do I need to keep going, or
Is that good
or are you
enough,
just is that good? Are we good now? We cool? We're the Unbroken. Cool.
Roll me a charisma check.
Alright.
I give him inspiration.
Yes!
Guys,
Perfect usage of inspiration, guys. It's
Yeah.
better. Y'all could've used it
Yeah,
all.
we've immediately blown through it.
Yeah.
Good job. I mean, we're not gonna be trying to like stealth through this person's house and not be caught or.
So legit though, just me and Rennie now. There's no pressure. No one's glaring at
Yeah.
us.
Wow.
And being like, oh, you gotta get to the.
you gotta save me.
Now it's like, oh, you can't.
All responsibility has been shirked.
Hell yeah! Now we're
successfully.
just slaves to the dice.
He says, yeah, I've heard about you guys. You were throwing that party over in the Thespian house, right? With Huvir?
Yes, that was us.
Yeah, he kind of elbows the other guard with him. There's a lot of drink that night.
And a lot of women.
The two kind of give each other knowing glares and kind of, there's conversation to be had later
Yeah.
amongst those two. And right. So, listen. What do you want? Do you have an appointment here?
We don't have an appointment, but we did want an audience with Jacaro. We think that he may have use for our services and our skills.
Oh, I see. So you're not looking to hire him on.
Why would we hire him?
I mean, I don't know. You throw a party like that, probably got some money. Everybody needs accounting specialists.
Yeah, maybe there's some kind of exchange to be had. That would be very interesting.
Alright. Well, stay here. I'll go check out. See if he's got a minute or two.
We about to be in the Panama Papers, y'all.
Alright.
Yeah, buddy.
We're gonna store our money in Alterac,
Miyago's
tax shelter.
ready. You're just all about a bank. You're like, yep,
We
gotta make,
gotta-
Oh, yes!
make my money work
Wait.
for me.
That's right. I want to put my money to work.
We gotta incorporate with the Magister and Tier,
I'm gonna buy
Okay.
shares in the
and then we
olive.
store our money in Alterac.
There's money in olives. Yeah, I hear that.
Yep.
Yeah, I
We
also
gotta
hear.
buy Olive Futures.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Gorak business
No.
took
No,
a
Remy.
big hit recently, though.
Yeah.
I want to
Can I
dodge that
lose
one.
You
I'd
gotta
like to
sell
lose a bonding
Gorak.
point with Rennie for that one.
No, Rennie bonds with the Dow Jones. But before that, he says, yeah, he says he's busy for most of the day. You can come back in the afternoon. He can slot you in if you're needing for a meeting.
That'll work.
He kind of looks over. You know, you guys rolled good on charisma, and you know, Rennie's looking pretty good. Right? Miaga's pretty dapper of a bird. He's bought some nice
living
clothes.
wealthily.
Yeah, so he's purchased some.
Finely preened.
He's
Yeah.
purchased some nice, well-fitted clothes and that sort of thing. He says, listen, I ain't really supposed to say nothing, but like he said something about like a job for like Euripides or something. And y'all fucked up.
Oh.
He kinda-
Do you think it would be best if we mended that fence and then came back?
I don't know. He kind of said you maybe put him over a barrel. Listen, he seemed to know who you are, so that's something, you know. Anyway, you can talk to him later. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
You know, he's a businessman. He's got, you know, lots of numbers. He's always playing with that abacus, you know, and you know, counts a lot. It must be really high, and yeah.
And what's your name?
He says, my name is Aetion.
Aetion, it's nice to meet you. I'm Miyago.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Miyago. It's cool. Alright, well. So.
Alright, well we are going to take our leave then. Thank you.
Alright, well, y'all take care out there.
What time are we supposed to come back, Miyago?
Just later this afternoon. I think how much was the payment from Euripides?
2.5 gold.
Alright, I think we should go see Mr. Euripides, and I'll pay him back the gold to make amends. I think that'll advance us a little bit quicker.
You don't need to do that, Miyago. I can
Well,
pay.
I wouldn't ask you guys to pay back money you earned. You believe you earned it, and that's what matters. I'll pay back the money he thinks you didn't earn. So it's not really your concern. I'm just going to make amends to advance this a little bit further.
But that is very kind of you, Miyago. in a mutually beneficial kind of
Sure.
way.
I'll say sure. That's right. I'm being kind.
I give Miyago 50 pieces, and I say that's my end of what we got.
Look
We
at you. Look at you.
put our lives on the line. We almost fell out there. Doesn't seem right, but this is more important.
Wow.
I give Meliston 50 pieces. I know you didn't want to pay.
Meliston always wins.
He's a winner. Yeah.
Give Meliston 60 pieces. Make a profit.
No, I do actually give Meliston 50 pieces. No, Meliston, I know you did not want to pay him back, and I wanted to do it. So here, you take it, and the money can come from me.
No, Kai, here, you give that to Miyago. Miyago, you shouldn't have to pay it yourself. This, Zuthos guy, Noripides, he seemed alright, but, Zuthos was kind of a dick.
He was kind of rude, yeah, but Noripides, he seemed a little bit. Donk said that he seemed like he didn't. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You cut
just
out.
froze.
Weird.
Yeah, you are frozen.
Donk seemed to think that Noripides was kind of like in a difficult way, and
Yeah.
And Donk sounds like a pretty wise guy, so I would trust his judgment there.
mhm.
He was a close friend to me. He was not particularly wise, though.
I don't know. You guys keep saying what he said, and time again.
It just seems like he was the best of you. I don't know.
Wow. So you have
The
one
wrong
gold.
son died.
The wrong kid died.
You got 1 gold then, I guess, from Meliston and I combined.
Thank
Yes.
you. All right, guys. Well,
I'll give 50s as well. You know.
okay.
We quickly go rob Shay.
Yeah.
She'd want this.
All right.
Yeah. So you guys head over to the villa of Nostratus.
Yeah,
I'm getting lighter by the minute.
should we... You think we should hang back, or...
I don't know. I mean, it might sound good, like as an apology.
Well, they don't know me, so they might actually let me in. It sounds like they might not let you in.
Okay. But I mean, you will need to say that you are a new member of the Unbroken.
I think
Otherwise, it
if
will
I
come.
represent myself as a member of the Unbroken once I've gained their audience, I think that's how. Or we could just all go in, whatever you.
No,
think
it
is
sounds
best.
like a good idea, Miyago, that you go. But I mean, it won't do anything to mend the fence if you don't mention that it is from the Unbroken.
Well, what I'm saying is just hang 10, 15 paces back, and let me go up there.
Make sure you're
and
still in
make
clear
the
view.
introduction.
Yeah.
And try to look menacing.
No, I don't think
I'm kidding.
how's that going?
He doesn't-
I'll
Miyago
do
doesn't
my
actually
best.
say that.
we should hang around the corner so that they don't see us. Don't put them at so that we don't put them at at a concern. And then once you gain the audience and you explain the situation, then they can invite us in if they want to.
Fair enough.
We'll let you handle this, Miyago, but I ain't apologizing. We did the
I
job.
wouldn't ask you to.
Okay.
And I'll head up to the house or whatever.
I'm so entertained by this. So yeah, so you head up to the house, and again, there are guards, but here there are more servants and stuff who are tending to. There's like a small garden that of which is there, and they're keeping to the grounds and that sort of thing. As you maneuver, there's someone comes out who seems to be some sort of managerial position amongst the servants, wearing like these simple blue robes. It's a woman who she appears like she may be half elven or something of that sort, but has more human-like features. And she says, "Oh, I don't think Mr. Euripides was."
Oh, I actually don't have an appointment. Hi, my name's Miyago. What's your name?
She says, "My name is Thesala."
Thesala, it's a pleasure to meet you. Good morning.
She nods and bows a little bit. "It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Miyago. Now, how can we help you today?"
Well, you know, I represent a group of waste walkers, and I was hoping to speak with Zostratos.
Oh, you wish to speak with Mr. Jakaro?
Yes.
Well, he's not in today. um,
Oh, he's over there. Okay, thanks. Bye.
yeah.
What about? And I'll say, did Melisandre or Kayet mention Macandros?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh well, is there anyone else that represents House Neuripides that I could speak with?
As far as official business, I'm sure that Mr. Euripides might be free sometime within the week.
Well, really, the Sala, and maybe you could help us. It seems like you're in contact with Mr. Neuripides. So the group that I represent is the Unbroken. Have you heard of us?
Yeah. Roll a charisma check.
All right.
We're coming for the rest of our payment that you lost.
And that's a 19.
She says,
Yeah,
19.
because I have.
Because you're wealthy.
I'm wealthy.
"Yes, this just means she doesn't hate you." She says, "Yes, I have heard several things about your organization."
Well, then, what I think you might suspect is that we are here to make amends for our last interaction with Mr. Neuripides. I'm
I see.
coming to humbly offer an olive branch, and I'd like to deliver this message in person, briefly, but in person.
I see. I will ask if he is available. And you said your name was Miyago, correct?
That's right.
Okay. One moment, please.
Thank you.
So, there's several minutes go by before she finally returns back outside. She says, "Are you a newer member of the organization?" He doesn't seem to recall. He believes the Aarakocra had a different name.
That's exactly right. I am a new member of the Unbroken, and in speaking with them and hearing their account of what occurred, I wanted to make sure that we got back to Mr. Neuripides and made amends, because I think that from what I understand, there may have been somewhat of a misunderstanding, and we'd like to correct that.
I see. So, Mr. Euripides, he said that he does not need any of your services at this point. He appreciates you coming by, and if in the future we should have further work for you, then we will be sure to contact you.
Thesala, thank you so much for getting that message to Mr. Neuripides. Please, I'm going to give this to you, and I think you'll give it to him, but I want to make sure that I make this payment to this house, and I hand her 2 gold 50 pieces. And I don't accept any kind of rebuttal.
Yeah,
I take my leave.
She tries to return it, but eventually she does put it in a sack, and you see her heading back inside with it as you force it upon this woman and then run away. Ah!
Throw it out. Yeah.
I just make it rain and dip. Got it all in pieces.
Yeah.
There's no. Just,
It's all bits.
It becomes bits when you like throw it against her.
Yeah, her
forcibly.
face and it smashes. Yeah.
We have fun.
So you guys see Miyagi force a pouch into this woman's hands, and then head off. He heads back, having completed his mission ever so successfully.
So I return kind of with my hands a little bit up, and I'll say, "Hey, I think that went pretty well."
All right. Are they letting us in?
Oh no, we gotta leave. But
But I did give them money for nothing.
But we did lose money. We did.
But I think the spirit of what we were trying to do was certainly upheld and accomplished.
Okay, that is a start. Thank you, Miyago.
All right. Well, I think we got some time to kill. Do you guys want to maybe head over to the order?
Kayat
Yeah.
starts getting like a little bit twitchy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
poor
I
Kayat.
guess we could do that. Yeah, that is okay.
I expect they'll want to know about what went on.
Yeah, that sounds. Could do that.
Maybe.
Um,
And then I think Miyago just had like an epiphany, because I feel like Kayette's been downplaying her psionic ability for her own safety, and I'll just say, yeah, keep doing the thing where you downplay your psionic thing. That's really good.
Keep doing the
Yeah,
thing where
keep
you
it-
feel like your character sucks. Yeah.
Keep like being really subtle with how strong you actually are.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really doing that, Miyago, but it's okay. I mean, it was kind of like.
And I'll like whatever the bird equivalent of wink. I don't know. And
Okay.
say, yeah, I got you. I understand.
That's what
Okay.
she's been doing with her scouting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we start heading back there, and I just kind of like trying to keep myself calm as we walk back, and kind of like use some of my meditation techniques as we walk, and like zoning out, not really paying attention to my surroundings.
Okay.
And this is when I get robbed.
Boom.
You walk into a trap of cactus,
Mhm.
and they all
Yeah.
murder you.
Those. Aaron has bad experiences with those.
Mm.
Yeah.
They tend to one-shot our characters.
It's
Um,
really funny though.
Yeah.
It's like, it'd be
And
her
one of
favorite
them,
foe.
one of them did make her kill her master at one point in time and possess her brain.
Exactly. It's like, you know how you can have favorite enemies? It's like Cactus's favorite enemy is Aaron. Cacti. You just hate her.
Very cool.
So question for Dennis or Miyago, or sorry, or Rennie. Is the person that Rennie's character needs to meet with, Jakaro, is that like a house person? Is it like House Jakaro?
So
Or is it-
apparently it's Zostratos Jakaro.
Zostratos Jakaro? Okay.
Yeah.
Zostratos, the guy you guys miffed in the past,
Right.
is
Wait.
the guy I'm trying to get into his house.
You motherfucker.
What?
I just figured that out. You were listening.
You
to the guy
motherfucker!
alone.
You were there for the whole time, Dan.
No, no, no.
You
like,
son of a bitch!
no, that's why I was confused, because I didn't know if Zostratos Jakaro worked for like a different if like he worked for multiple houses. But
I don't
it's
know
just
this person. I
Okay.
asked if you knew anyone in the district. You said no.
named
So I took
Jakaro.
face value.
we did not know anyone named Jakaro. We knew a guy named.
Well, you did know. You just didn't have the notes.
Well, we knew a guy named Zostratos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It turns out he has a first and last name.
He's got
Yeah.
so many goddamn names. This fucking
Mhm.
guy.
This fucking guy.
And what was his like title at the house? Was he like kind of like?
I don't know. You're the one
I
who
wrote
said-
down. Here's my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Is this?
Wow.
Bitch boy was his
Bitch
title.
boy.
Bitch boy.
Okay.
Bitch boy is his title.
That's going in my notes now.
Yeah,
bitch boy.
that's my understanding.
That's who
Okay.
he is as a person.
Since Donk isn't here, I'll just tell Dan and Rebecca that Zestratos was like the face guy at Neuripides' house, and then he rolled up into a guy called Micandros, and then Micandros rolled up into Neuripides. So he was the bitch boy, like the bottom rung guy that
The bottom
Aaron
bitch.
boy.
He's the bottom bitch. He's the
Do we
bottom
know
bitch.
Nicandros? Have we heard that name?
I
You
had
met
no.
him in person.
I
live.
doubt. I don't believe you. I have no note for him, so it couldn't have happened.
I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I don't remember. And I don't have it written down, so
So it's not real.
yeah.
I mean, Micandros just sounds very Grecian. And it does seem familiar, but like in a Greek sort of way.
It seems like a person that might one day
Mhm.
exist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we are heading over to the cats,
Order
getting
warden.
all nervous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
And the Etienne guy was just a random guard, or did he work for Neuripides?
He was a random guard at Zostratos Jakaros' house.
Okay.
He's one of the white scarfed or whatever dudes.
Okay.
Like the Villa precinct guards.
Got it.
All right.
I sometimes forget that there's a mountain in this city.
Yeah, y'all are on it. Well, no, y'all aren't on the main thing, but this is elevated above.
Mhm. Yeah.
Look at that topography. God.
I like the map a lot because you can see the multiple levels and the yeah, it's pretty cool. The density of different precincts.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool map.
It's pretty cool. Mhm.
Nice man.
I didn't make it, believe it or not.
You didn't.
No.
Okay. I was sure.
Yeah, I know you think that.
Taken
But yeah.
cartography classes.
You head over to the market precinct, a little ways off of it, and run into the magnificent, like very Spartan-like, sort of enclave of the order. You can see that there are some people who are seem to be in meditation. There are others sort of almost like kind of like roadside preacher kind of deal, speaking of the virtues of the way, and that it is the only fashion that civilization will be possible to advance is through the embrace of psionics and that sort of thing as people walk by.
Mhm. Once we get into the market district and we start getting closer, can I keep an eye out for any of the members that I might know?
Sure.
I think I only know two members.
I know four.
Yeah, I know four and
four.
one.
Yeah, but
That's five.
But you know
Rebecca,
two,
that's
though.
5.
No, you only know two though.
Yeah, I only know 2, 4, and 1.
Right.
But
So you
that's
know
too
7
many,
people.
That's 7.
That's 7, yeah.
That's too many.
What a hilarious gag this could be.
Well,
Yeah.
Bit. What a nice
it's
bit.
almost like a
Yeah,
baseball
it's like
diamond.
no,
Who's
it's
that?
a joke.
No, what's on second? I don't know. Third base.
Who knows, eh? Fucking,
All right.
hey,
So-
Costello.
Yeah, that's. I remember that part in the bit where he goes fucking yeah, Costello. All right. But anyway, you do make your way into this little area, and a short woman approaches you. She has the simple kind of grayish robes on and the tattoo across her forehead. Though she obviously has hair in the top that falls back behind her neck. She says, "Good day. What brings you here, sister?"
Good day. I am looking to C4 if I could.
I see. She kind of bows her head for a moment. And as she does, you hear a voice. My friend, my friend, my friend. You've returned from your journey.
Can I try to respond telepathically?
Try to do all kinds of things, man. It's D&D.
Cool. I try to respond telepathically. And I say, yes, and I bring news.
Good. Good. Knowledge is the only path we have. And the woman picks her head up, says, you may come through. And she lets you pass, but kind of gently gestures to the others that they need to hang back.
Melistan breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
jeez.
Yeah,
That was close.
I go in. Also, my staff is not attached to my arm. I think I took that off when we got into town, so it's just on my back.
Okay.
Before you go in, I really quick take you aside and just say, hey, you think goes sideways in there, you ring that bell, we'll come in, kick that door down, and
We'll kill them all.
see. That's right.
I think it
Start
should be.
lopping off heads.
I think it should be okay. Thor did not sound like anything or anything when I spoke to him just now, so. But I will.
Just be careful, this brain stuff. It's dangerous. Good luck, guy.
It'll be okay, Melistan. I'll be right back.
All right.
She will undoubtedly die.
Yes. Never come back.
Yeah.
So cool. Hey, I met a cool minotaur that was
Yeah, that's-
way cooler than that bird.
Then a bird. Yeah. It says Miago the bird.
Yeah, so I actually I do have
I was
another.
a minotaur the whole time.
Yeah, I do have an idea for my next character, but I changed it again because I want to be a human so that the next person can be a monstrous creature if they want to.
I gotcha. I thought it was so that you could talk to people and not be weird.
No. I was
No,
definitely.
you're
I'll
still gonna do
talk to
that.
people. Yeah, I'm still gonna be super
Yeah.
weird. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be super weird. I was halfling, but I want to be a human so somebody else can be a monstrous creature if they want.
Halfling's not monstrous.
What? They're freaking cannibals.
So
I feel like.
Sorry,
No, they're not. When I say monstrous, I mean like non-human, like non,
like Thrycreen, Aarakocra,
Oh.
Minotaur.
like, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Like yeah, not
Like they
small
look funny, you know?
Okay.
Rebecca just
Maybe
figured
they'll be
anybody that's not
half-giant.
human's monstrous.
That's fair. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, I thought that like people would still think that halflings were monstrous.
You would have a
because-
problem as being a halfling. Yeah. People would
Okay.
not be super stoked to know you.
But
Right.
I mean, same thing if you were an elf, though.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
So, you head on in, and you're brought to another room, and the building always seems to be a little bit funny as to how it's designed. You always seem to enter into different rooms, but they always seem to look the same. A small, simple room with sunlight coming through, a small window, a lamplight lit in the room, as your contact 4 sits cross-legged on a pillow with a sort of carpet laid out in front of him. He has this sort of tea that he pours out for himself and for you, and he kind of looks up at you as you enter in. He smiles.
I try to use my telepathic ability again and say, "Hello, Flora. It is nice to see you."
Roll me an intelligence check, or I'll say wisdom. I'm a nice boy. So kind. Yeah.
Ooh.
It is good to see you have returned. I am told you have news.
Yes, I just wanted to tell you what happened with the Dune Locust Queen, and there was some weird stuff going on with that. But
He gestures towards the pillow in front of him.
yeah. So I recount what happened in Northodopolis and how the Dune Locusts, like I could feel them, and like I could like kind of like sense their hunger. And then when we went into the cave, we could hear their voices. And then wasn't there like something else in the cave that was like a weird psionic thing going on in the cave with the Dune Locusts?
He sensed defiler magic.
Right, defiler magic, yeah. Yeah, so I tell him about that, and I tell him what happened afterwards with the Nightmare Beast, how that happened immediately after we killed the Dune Locust Queen, and then how we went out and defeated that, and how it was like it almost killed me in my dream. Yeah. So I recount the whole thing.
Is there anything you wish to leave out? Because otherwise, I will assume it was all of it.
No, I think I'll just tell him everything, including the part where like the weapons, the weird weapon kind of called to us afterwards, and it's like attached. It's not currently attached, but it's like attached to my character. What do you think was happening out there?
The world has been tainted by the malice and misuse of science, by the sorcerer king who damned this planet. The beast you slay, the Dune Locusts, as they are called, are born of such magic, for generations ago. These devices possess. There is little doubt of their wickedness.
Are they corrupting us as we use them?
Anything of power that a man does not understand will surely corrupt him.
Do you think we should destroy them then?
Maybe. It is something to think about.
Okay.
Keep your thoughts focused where they need be. Do not let your mind slip.
All right.
We sent
I also...
a great psionic force to the north. And you are sure you slew the queen.
I mean, we did bring her head back. We cut off her head and brought it back to North Ladopolis. But if there was another queen, or if she was not the true queen, then we were not aware of it.
This is troubling. For the great psionic force we sent remains.
The force that you sensed before is still there?
And it grows.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay then. That is not good. What do you think I should do? I mean, like, what do you think I should do for the order and to grow my ability.
This beast that you fought after, the one that haunted the minds of the people of Leda. You say it came through unnatural means.
It came through the ground, and there were these. Was it like light or the like crackling lightning? Was it that happened when we attacked the sand?
Yeah, and it sort of like magically popped
Right.
out.
Yeah, so I explained that, and I say it was using some kind of magic I had never seen before. Kind of just like came into existence. It could leave and come back, and it did that a couple of times, carrying Melaston with it.
And did this companion tell you where it took him?
He did not mention anything, like knowing that he was. Well, he didn't mention anything.
This means, as we suspected, that the world we stand upon is not the end. That there are other places.
Worse places for sure if that creature lived in it.
Mayhaps.
But maybe better ones too, if there are worse ones.
We cannot know that. I will commune with higher thinkers. Shall be contacted again. But steel yourself. For we live in bloody minds. And the world is undergoing the greatest tragedy and the greatest of miracles.
Did I tell him about my other dream with the dragon?
You did not? Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. I will take a minute to tell him that as well. When that happened, about that dream, about the dead people that I saw walking and the dragon, and I think there was like a big building that I saw.
There were many things.
Yeah. I have it in my notes, so I'm sure that Kayat would recount most of it.
He says, visions are a monkey's paw. There's truth, undoubtedly. But to make them your northern star might lead you astray.
I don't want that to be. I don't want that to come true at all. I don't know if it already happened or if it will happen, but that is not the future that I want.
It may be both. But it is better to know than to not. For if you know, you may make a decision. If you do not, nothing but a guess.
Okay.
You've done well. You've done well. You've done well. You've done well. I have little doubt. I have little doubt. I have little doubt that you will be initiated soon.
What happens with the initiation? I thought I was already part of the.
You will gain your number. You will gain your number. You will gain your number.
Oh. Okay.
Farewell. Farewell. Farewell.
I give him like a little bow, like the lady outside gave to me, and say farewell, and then head back to the group.
Okay.
That was fine, guys. It was okay. I just told him what happened, and he's, said some stuff, which it is not actually really good, guys, because we killed the queen, but he says that there is still some force up there that is now growing stronger. He is not convinced that the queen is actually dead, or maybe there is something else there. There is still a powerful psionic ability up north that is now stronger than it was before.
Nah, he must just be wrong. He did it.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Maybe we killed one of many queens, or maybe killing the queen allowed something else to grow stronger.
Well, that makes no sense. We killed the queen. The locusts all died when we killed the queen, so that we severed whatever that connection was. And then when we killed the queen, the nightmare beast grew stronger, made of defiler magic, and we killed that. So what, now there's a new thing that's filled the vacuum of power here?
It may have never gone away. They before you joined us, Miyago, we did a job for the Order, and there's some dark psionicist who was mixing defiler magic with it or something, and that's where Donk fell.
Maybe this nightmare beast was called by some other force, or maybe we didn't kill it at all, because Force seems to think that there are other worlds than this one, or other places that you can access through different magical means or something. I mean, you saw that nightmare creature just came out of nowhere.
We can't. We can't at the same time that we're looking into misgivings of the Order also believe what they say to be true.
Why not? It doesn't mean that they are wrong. It just, I mean, House Anika wants to investigate them because they are killing scions, but the Order is trying to prevent psionic people from using their magic for defiler or bad things, so it can go together.
Look, if it's far to the north, it's maybe it's not our problem. I'm sure one of the champions will deal with it if it becomes a threat.
Okay. He said that I will be initiated soon. And I will get a number or something.
Oh.
So I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty permanent.
Would we have to start calling you one?
I mean, I don't know. I thought last time somebody called me one, but maybe that is not like a true. Maybe that is before your initiation or something. That is just when you are accepted to be tutored or something like that.
Don't think getting tattoos of numbers on you is ever a very good thing.
I mean, but from what I have experienced with them, they don't ever seem to be doing bad things so far. They wanted us to kill that creature that was using psionic and defiler magic and taking the life from the land, which is pretty bad. And then they wanted us to go and kill the queen. And that seems pretty bad. They have never asked us to do something. You know what I mean?
Well, the queen was House Mavir.
Well, yes, I know, but they knew about it and said that we should go take care of it.
So we did that for free for the order. I see.
No. They just agreed that it needed to be taken care of.
I see.
What I'm thinking is maybe the order is killing scions, powerful scions, but maybe the scions they're killing are the ones that are using defiler magic or using their power for not good things.
Maybe. I mean, we were sent to investigate, so we don't know.
Right.
We don't know yet.
We will find out more.
Kai, you don't have to. You don't have to go through with the initiation if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can back us whenever you want.
But maybe I will want to.
Guys who give you
depending.
tattoos on your forehead are usually not very serious.
Yeah. But
It's-
we'll have to see.
It's your choice, but
Well, I want to get more information about it before I make a decision, but maybe it would not be a bad thing.
maybe not. Well, got a couple hours to kill until we meet with our
Oh.
old friend. Do we know in character now that that it's the same dude that Jakaro and Zastratos are the same
Yeah,
guy?
I'm gonna say your character's
Okay.
smarter than you.
Because otherwise, that's bad. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, he's got 9 and in, so that's pretty
He's
good.
killing it.
He's-
Yeah.
he's better than me for sure. Yeah. Well, let's. We got a couple hours till we meet with Zostratos. You wanna?
By the way, though, Four kind of warned me about these weapons I have, saying that they are not. What did you say?
They're very cool.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't write down the word he
He's
used.
just mad jelly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he said that the weapons are kind of wicked and they could corrupt us if we are not careful. We need to kind of, I guess, be mindful.
Wilson
of
looks at his
using them or
arm and he's
something.
like, I don't know.
it's like gone further. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's like at around his heart. Like,
nah, it seems fine.
We need to be mindful and careful of these weapons, and he said that, you know, if they become dangerous to us, then we should destroy them.
All right then.
Sure.
But let's go to the market. Maybe Clinton can get something for May.
We can browse around. Why not?
I mean,
so I will also say that you guys, if you want to get your foots, then
yeah.
you guys are gonna have to train and work out and get swollen stuff.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's swole.
Yeah.
I was
Get
actually
mad swole.
planning on
On
doing
doing
something for that
chin-ups.
as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wanna go buy a
Do we?
vendor and find some training swords.
You want to go buy one of those super cool bikes I keep seeing everywhere, man? I don't know. I hear that's pretty fly.
Yeah. So are we choosing like what we want, or are we just doing
No,
stuff?
that's never
No.
been. No.
When
Okay,
you're
I'm just making
confusing this
sure.
game like a normal game where
Yeah.
you have to
No.
build characters. Our
Yeah.
characters are thrust upon us.
That's right. I violate you with your character.
Yeah. But yeah. So Dennis, this is what I have
Non-consensual.
in mind for my
Yeah.
characters. Like, cool. Fuck you. Have your nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. That seems cool. Hey, at least I didn't do like a Rebecca and say, here's a new rule that kills you instantly. I feel like that's okay.
There was a
Nah,
lot of
but-
things I forgot to mention at the start of the game. You know.
That's cool. It was. I did enjoy that it came up when I acted, but that was okay.
Baby girl.
It's better. It was better that way, Rebecca.
It was
Everybody-
better that way.
way.
Everybody
And I
Yeah.
learned.
still, and I do like that Rennie's still bitter, even though he was like a juggernaut.
Yeah,
of
he
was
destruction the
10,000
entire
times
game.
better.
He did the
He had,
most
like-
damage of the whole their force.
And he had like 7 times more HP than us, and like,
Yeah.
Some points, yeah.
and he
I'm
had like
glad
a
that you're
plus
muted,
19 to
Red.
hit. It's fine. What he
Yeah.
has to say
You know
isn't important. He had like a
He
plus
kept gaining
27 to
some.
hit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, randomly, Rebecca's like, by the way, Dan and Justin, I need you to subtract a lot of health from
Yeah.
your completely swollen health pool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah.
Add
that
your
was-
con modifier -2 per level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like that when you reminded me
You're
like,
like-
don't forget your con. It's like, oh right, I
Don't-
lose
yeah.
5 HP.
You roll a
Let me just
D4.
Take that away.
That's how much HP you gain. -2. All right. Perfect.
Yeah, there was a couple
Yeah.
times I gained negative hit points. It was pretty sick.
Yeah. It's fucking fire.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Whatever. Cornelius was the true MVP.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cornelius was awesome.
I
So-
wish I killed that little fucker.
That's fair. Yeah. So what do you guys do to get mad fucking strong? Just gym tan laundry? Like what's going on?
So, I want to work on,
Hitting things.
no,
No,
I kind
I
of
don't
want
need
to do
to- I
like
don't know
my,
about that.
well, yes, yeah, but I guess I'll do most of my stuff up on the roof again. So kind of like working on, my, what is it called? Like when you do your moves, like in the order for
Kata.
like,
It's called a
that-
kata.
okay, that. I'll do my kata. And can like kind of do it until I'm exhausted and then like push myself to go further. And then, do like my jumping on the roof kind of thing for dexterity and then do the kata thing again and then push myself to keep going to the point of exhaustion.
Okay. That's cool. So
Mm-hmm.
Kaya, she's hanging out alone, doing like the fucking, the crane thing, Karate Kid style on a roof somewhere.
Yes.
You can't defend against it. It can't be done.
Yeah.
And it's also super illegal. You're not supposed to kick people in the face during that tournament. But whatever, Danny, do what you want, man. You have a fucking witch doctor who can fucking heal you with his dark magic hands. It's cool. What's everybody else doing?
I want to purchase 2 or 3 training swords, and convince my two bros who train with me. So I want to work on speed, training with Malstan and Miyago, and then have them try and assault me, so I can also work on defending against multiple attackers better,
Okay.
because I seem to be the main target.
Okay.
I mean, you did build your character that way.
That's why I'm training it, dear.
It's fine. Melistan and Miyago, what do y'all do? Are y'all just trying to spar with Clinton? Like, what's y'all's game plan here?
So I will spar with Clinton for a period of time that is adequate for him to achieve what he would like to achieve.
Yes.
Jesus
And
Christ,
And
Raymond.
then I would dismiss him immediately.
What I would like to do is lean into this wealthy living thing.
yeah.
And maybe spend some time speaking with other people of my class. And then
Mhm.
also I would like to find either speak with House Wavir and see if they have any like books or scrolls or things that I could read more about like the human condition and investigative type of things. If that's at all possible or something along those lines, that's what I would like to do.
I
Miyago
gotcha.
wants to convert to a human.
Yeah. Don't we all? And what's Stan the Man up to?
So I'll definitely spar with Clinton, but I mean, I feel like there's only so far that I could get. I feel like it's really good for Clinton,
Yeah.
but no, it's not.
Aw.
I feel like there may need to be a roll here to see if Malastein's slipping up.
Justin's getting like, all right, fuck you, did.
Just gonna slap this bitch down.
Here comes that natty 20.
Breaks
but
the
no, I
sword in
think,
your fucking face. Yeah.
I think that yeah,
Sure.
Malston felt a little bit of the old tingle. So yeah, he hasn't really been training since the arena days. So I think he goes back to his old training regimen, and so he's like out early in the morning, like running on the silt, like along the coast, like just on top of the silt, but near the edge, and like
Clinton tries it once, falls in.
yeah, just like it's like that scene in Rocky where it's Apollo and Rocky running, but like immediately just Apollo dies basically. I guess you're Rocky. But and then he's also like, he's fucking slow as shit. He feels now, but he felt a little fast fighting in Leto when he was protecting Cassie. So he's gonna try to just get faster and faster. And what I wanted to do is see if I could like buy back a little bit of like the spider silk from Twitch and try to make like basically like a 6 speed bag type thing, but for a sword.
I got
So I
you.
could be like bah, 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 like that until I
Okay.
vomit repeatedly.
You do it. You vomit hard,
Mm.
like a winner.
Yeah, like a champion.
Okay. So so I'll go through. So Kayet,
Yeah.
you train real hard with your kata. Work out a lot, try to build up some core strength, and that sort of thing. I'm gonna say you gained the foot of Savage Attacker.
Sorry, you broke up of what?
Savage
Savage.
Attacker.
Savage
I was
Attacker?
happy with
What's that?
just Savage because she's a piece of
Just
Got the feet of Savage. Savage
Everyone
AF.
hates you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
people hate you because you're so mean.
Yeah. But you have the ability to create sick burns.
Yeah, okay.
And you can live off salt for several days. No. None of that is true.
Yeah.
Instead, you just gain the feat Savage Attacker.
Alright, I'm gonna look this up.
Miyago. You try
Yes.
real hard to blend into human society. Unfortunately, you are indeed a bird. But you learn a lot. So you gain the feat Observant. Milistan. You work on your speed, buddy, you nail it. You gain the feat Mobile.
Woo!
No, he was already too fast. This motherfucker's like, guys, are we running this time? He runs into tomorrow.
Meep. Hey, actually, you caught up to me, buddy. I think we had the same speed.
Yeah, but I can't fucking action surge and fuck off
He,
yet.
Wait, what did you just get, Dan?
mobility, mobile.
Oh, geez, that's so good.
Is it?
Yeah, mobile is a crazy good foot.
It's less good if you're not like a halfling or something.
It's still pretty
What does
good.
it do?
It like lets you move away from
Makes you
somebody
win the
without.
game.
Yeah, if you've like attacked them, you can move away from them without incurring off.
Oh,
you
I've
get
seen.
disengaged.
Yeah,
But
Piece of
that's
shit.
you're
I
like a
got
rogue,
that.
basically.
exactly. Yeah, because Melston disengages from a lot. That's good.
I mean,
No,
you do
but-
run through things a lot.
Yeah,
But, like, if
that's
we're
for
if
fun.
we're fighting multiple targets or something, and you wanted to go like to help somebody, you wouldn't have to worry about killing the thing that you were attacking.
Yeah,
before you
it's
move.
solid. Hey, look,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
solid.
You
This
give
is
it to him
solid.
one time and be like, peace, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. This observant is also very good.
What's yours do?
So I increase my intelligence or my wisdom, and if I can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language I understand, I can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips. So now, Kayet, I can read your motherfucking lion bird lips when you talk.
Yeah,
Doesn't have lips.
your thick, beautiful bird lips. Your full Angelina Jolie-like bird lips.
And then
Wait, when
I have a +5 bonus to passive wisdom like passive perception and investigate.
That's pretty good.
I feel like the savage attacker thing is pretty freaking awesome. Once per
It
turn.
is so good.
Yeah,
It's
once per
so
turn, you
good.
basically have
crazy.
advantage on damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Permanent
I
advantage on
mean,
damage once per turn.
but
That's pretty good.
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Golly, we sure have a nice GM.
I know we
Incredible.
really do.
So generous. He's basically a Monty Hall GM. Like other people would
Yeah.
be like, this guy's too generous.
So to weigh the scales, here comes mine. On the
Clinton,
other
you
side.
get lightly armored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light armor.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you get. You get that. No. Clinton receives the foot of Martial Adept.
Oh damn, buddy! That's insane. You're
Being
coming
that
onto
you're-
my level.
Yeah, being that you've been training so much with Milston. Milston's been teaching you a few of his moves. And you've been picking it up.
Bro. That's nice.
I know,
What
I'm
is this?
incredible.
Where is it? Oh, you can use a limited number
I
of
keep hitting the wrong
maneuvers.
button, I
Ooh.
You're clicking all
apologize.
sorts of things, Rennie.
Just keep clicking
I'm
stuff.
hitting the wrong button. No, I'm so sorry.
Click it more.
Yeah, keep clicking.
Done.
Why all the websites that used to have the feats listed out, they're like blocked now. I think they're
It's
like
because D&D Beyond
Yeah.
showed up and fucking they destroyed all of them.
yeah, because they want you to pay for the content on D&D Beyond, so they've like
The
blocked other
content that I
websites
already
from-
paid for owning this book. They want me to pay
Right.
for it some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the interwebs.
It says limited number of maneuvers. How many is that?
Let me look it up in the.
You learn two
You learn
maneuvers.
Yeah, you get
Oh.
2 maneuvers, and you get 1 superiority die. That's a d6.
Correct.
Okay, so it's one per short rest or long
Short.
rest?
Short rest. You regain that every short rest.
Cool.
Now, it will take you guys a week to train fully to acquire these abilities.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we had planned on fucking around for a week
Yeah.
anyways. Right?
I'm just gonna should we just pay for 4 more days while we're thinking of it? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Mhm.
good idea.
So that's another, what, 20 pieces?
No, if we're living
24.
comfortably, it was 15 3 days, right? So 20. Oh wait,
So-
is that what you said?
Yep.
Did it sound better?
Yeah,
from you.
man, Rebecca, you're right. Justin, get it
No.
together.
God!
Get your
For
shit
whatever
together.
reason, I was thinking like 15 a day in my head until I
Yeah,
worked it out.
that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
We would be very broke.
You guys be living like ballers, though.
I was
Yeah,
like, do I
that
have
would
to
be
pay
pretty sick.
60 pieces? No, 20. Okay. Minnie, stop.
Fucking sick.
Cool. Well, I'm super excited to use this foot.
Did
Yeah.
everyone achieve their personal goals?
No.
No.
I achieved mine.
Dan did. That's why he gets the best foot.
So I actually wanted to do this while we were back in town. So I want to one time when everybody's doing their training, I want to head down to that location that one of the little kids tried to pickpocket me.
Kill him.
No.
Get your
Yeah.
vengeance.
Yeah.
And I wanna kind of hang out with kids, and I'm gonna for like a couple of days, I'll just like buy them lunch, and then kind of just hang out with the kids and talk to them, and kind of like learn where their families are, if any of them are orphans, like what do they do, like how do they get their way around the city, and just kind of like start learning more about human culture and Balak, but from kids, because Kaya has like the social ability of a child.
Okay.
So yeah.
So roll me a charisma check.
Okay, great.
As this weird bird lady shows up and tries to buy everyone lunch.
Children.
I mean, are they going to
specifically.
refuse?
Well, some of them will be less trusting than others.
So what do you get for living comfortable? Nothing.
Nothing.
Advantage on death saves.
Yeah.
Not like the charisma thing.
No. You gotta be a baller to get that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But still, 18's pretty good.
Yeah. The children do seem to to listen to you, and they talk to you and that kind of stuff and give you a little bit of the idea. They explain to you how like you're not really supposed to go around the elven market and that kind of stuff.
Mhm. I really just want to try and make friends with them. So like I'll do it every couple of days. Head down, buy them some lunch. I don't know how much money you want me to take out, and then I'll like talk to them. But then I also like try and play games with them.
Like
Like
peck
touchy
the eye out of
games,
the orphan.
like what?
like the ones I had written in my backstory.
Roll. So yeah. So roll me a d8 plus 2.
A D8 plus 2.
Yep.
D.
Roll high. Good job.
Mm.
That's how many
What the
kids.
fuck?
That's how many kids you kill.
That's how many kids that you're kind of friendly with now. You know about 3 of them.
I know 3 kids.
Yeah, and you spend
Okay.
about 10 ceramic pieces
Okay.
building up your orphan child network.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Cassie sits alone in a room,
Yeah, and cries.
just
Aw.
just sobbing, wishing someone would play with her.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Spurt is kind of handling that, and Shay,
I'm gonna go play with other orphans.
and she
not
likes
you,
Yeah.
Belliston.
Cassie. Not you, Cassie. No, Cassie, you
She's-
stay.
Kayet low key is a little jealous of Cassie.
Yeah.
No.
All
Yeah.
the attention she gets.
Yeah, she gets a lot, yeah.
No, I feel like
Uh.
Kayet would pick the other kids because Cassie's already being taken care of and is getting food and everything,
Yeah,
but she
no,
wants
that's-
to. Yeah.
Cassie's
Oh, boy.
fine.
That's
That's
just
a
fine. We
problem.
feed her sometimes.
Yeah, she got food. Quit whining.
Mhm. Yeah. So I know 3 kids. Cool.
That's
Oh
right.
shit! I gotta pay for more wealthy live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, boy. Or you could drop down and live like the life of comfort with the rest of us.
This is how I live.
This is
3
this is your way
days.
now.
Boom. This is who I am. But yeah, you guys ball out of control. You're living the dream. It's fucking awesome.
All right.
So
Part of my personal goal. I know 3 kids. Nice.
win.
Wait. Wait.
She wants to know. She was a third of the way there.
No. My personal to make a new friend in Valak.
Oh.
My
Alright.
personal goal was to earn favor with House Wavir, which we did.
Was it really Miyago? Was it actually?
That really was it. Yeah, like actually, like so that I could do the whole thing with the Anika house thing. It was like I had to connect those.
This since the start of the campaign, that's been my personal goal,
Is to do what?
is to get Rotanvor's trust.
Oh, really?
And-
I don't
Cool.
care about Rotan Vor. I just wanted a contact I could leverage in House Wavir.
1 million XP. Nice.
I added that. I assume that's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
You got a pretty good foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
You all
is
get a
Justin's?
you all get a
what's
million
Clinton's
XP.
personal goal?
Yeah.
You don't know what my goal is.
Alright.
still reaching for it.
Yeah, so my goal is to kind of I don't want to have like a network of children, right? Like I don't want to be like exploiting these kids. I just want to
You don't
actually
wanna
have
be the
friends.
master of whisper.
Speak
No.
for
Yeah,
yourself.
you got
Alright,
some little
Varys.
birds. It
No,
adds up.
She just wants to make friends with and I feel like she's probably most comfortable.
But
New
she
people with
inadvertently
kids.
But most
develops a
people
network
see
of
this
spies.
creepy male bird hitting on kids.
Sure,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I want
With a
to go
shaved
and
head
like
that looks super fucking.
yeah, buy them
Clearly
lunch, like
from
play
the
games with
order.
them, talk to them, just basically like
Eat
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
She's slowly starting to like kind of
Make sure
get
you
into
bring
human
your gizzard
culture.
rock.
Just in case one steps out of line.
Mm-hmm.
What I
They're
beg-
orphans. They're probably malnourished. I
That's
mean,
why I'm buying them
don't
food
let
every
them-
day.
No, but
I
if
feel
one
like-
of them keels over from like refeeding edema or something because you gave them too much food and their malnutrition bodies couldn't handle it and they died, in that situation you would need the gizzard rots.
I see.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. I wanted to give Kaya like another money sink because she doesn't have to buy armor. You guys do.
Y'all need to spend more money.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys party hard, live the dream. We're doing awesome. Do you guys go try to talk to Zostrados? That afternoon.
That afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. I walk there at my old normal speed instead of my super fast pace that I did have.
Yeah. He's the Flash of Tyr.
That's right.
So you guys make your way back to the Villa Precinct, where only successes followed you. You guys make it into the afternoon, and your good buddy, you're sort of allowed through, as you're expected at this point. There's a sort of entrance area that you come through, and then you enter into this sort of solar. There's several like comfortable looking like couch like things. You can see that there there's a rug in the center with these pillows around. There's terracotta kind of floors, that of which are splayed out, and you can see that against the back wall there's several of these sort of like tables that of which have these sort of musical instruments on them, and a few sheets of music lying around. This is very lavish and expensive kind of shit.
Sheet of music. My God.
Yeah, you're seeing some fucking baller shit.
I mean, it just looks like writing to me, though. Like it
looks
I think
like
it's just like
scribbles.
a,
It's
just a
everything else.
document. Yeah. It's like one of those documents.
Yeah.
Is this Miyago? Is that it?
Is this it?
Is that the one?
Yeah. You guys head on in, and Zostrados is there. He's wearing these dark blue robes with a red turban on his head. He's got this black hair. And he says, "Well, good evening. I see you are back. And how may I help you?"
Good evening, Zostrados. My name is Miyago. It's nice to meet
Mm-hmm. Light from the setting sun pouring through the windows behind him as he's sitting on this couch that kind of faces the entrance. Please, have a seat.
Thank
Good gestures.
I take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
You are new with these companions, yes?
Yes, I am.
And my man tells me you are looking to employ my services.
Potentially, what we're working on right now is getting a more steady stream of jobs, and with that, we need a way to store our funds that we're earning, so that we're not always carrying around all this gold.
He nods. He says, that is possible. Are you looking to invest it further, or are you looking merely to have it kept safe for you?
I would be interested in investing it further.
I see. Very good. And how much money are you looking to relieve yourself of?
One moment to confirm, and then I'll turn. I'll turn to Meliston, Kayet, Clinton, and let's assume Shay, and I say, I think if we all invest 1 gold apiece, it could turn into something nice in the future.
What would it turn into?
Like
More than 1 gold.
Like an olive tree.
How?
Like a gold and 2 bits.
How does
How does it turn into it?
will
Like
be
I already have 4
invest-
gold. What if I just do what you're saying and now I have more?
So you'll have more in the future. Because this gold is going to be
But yeah,
put
that's
to
why I
to
work.
create more gold.
How's it? What's it gonna do?
This
So
is
you-
how the trade houses get all their money, Clinton. This is how
Are
we
we-
build our income.
I
We
thought they
buy-
get money because we buy from them.
Are we buying
they-
slave? We're buying.
They
a
have our
slave to-
money.
Yeah,
to
but how do
mine.
you think they got the money to start their operation? They didn't. It didn't come from nowhere. It came from
I
people
mean-
who invested.
It feels like the chicken and the egg thing. I don't know how they did it, but it's there.
Mm.
I think
If
it's
you only
crossed
want to
the egg.
throw in 50 pieces, that's fine.
I have no problem giving you money, but I don't understand what you're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'm not clear on what's going on here, Miyago, and that man. That man has tried to withhold payment before.
And also, I've just realized today that you've all been keeping secrets from me, so I'm a little skeptical.
Literally, all of you have been keeping
All right.
secrets about your fundamental
I-
motivations and who you are. So,
I make like a hand motion to like tighten it up. I'm just like.
Miyago, I would like to invest, but I am not quite sure what I want to do with my money just now. So
Well,
maybe we
that's
can
why I'm
give
saying we invest a small amount now.
right, but
see
maybe
how
we
it
can
performs.
give him a little bit now, and then like after you
So we come
after
back like tomorrow,
after we
right?
complete our next job or something, we can invest more.
That's what I'm suggesting.
So
I'll
we
give
come
him
back-
one
How does
gold.
this? How does this get you your document?
Oh my god.
Brenny is like, I forgot I was playing this game. What are we doing now?
mean, I'm working on my way there, bro.
Just
I-
keep in mind that Dan's
give him- I
character
give-
and my
I give
character
Yago
are
one
borderline
gold.
retarded. Like we're very
Yeah.
good at one thing.
And then I look at Miyago, or sorry, I look at like that's okay. Give Miyago one gold, and then we will get it back later.
But when? You keep saying later. Is this tomorrow? We come back and then there's just more?
Probably not, Clinton. It might take a
Our
little
next time
longer.
in town.
I mean, but I'm in town all week,
I'm
so
in town tomorrow.
that does feel like tomorrow.
After our next job, we'll come check on.
Miyago, I don't understand it. But you've earned my trust. If this is the way forward, you may have my gold.
But we're all doing it, so I gave you the gold. But I do not understand.
I take
Yeah,
their gold.
Me neither.
It's
I take the gold of my
take
friend.
their gold.
Also, Shay has no. I take Shay's money too.
I'll ask Shay later.
Yeah, later. So
Yeah.
I'll turn to Zestrato, and I'll present to him
Hemorrhaging money.
these 4 gold pieces. I'll say we'd like to invest
5,
this
right?
to see how it performs.
Maybe 5,
Probably
Maybe.
depending
5,
on Shay.
maybe 5.
Yeah.
And that's easy.
For now.
He says, I normally do not do business for such sums. But
Is it too much? Did we offend him?
too rich for my blood.
he says, there is a new Gorak farmer that Mr. Euripides is looking into. Perhaps this could be put towards that, and a portion of the profits can be allotted to you.
That sounds agreeable.
But out of curiosity, sir, how much do you normally use?
Well, it depends on if we're talking about the house or some things like that. Usually I don't accept many jobs for under 50 or 60. Though my larger, obviously Mr. Euripides and such, and some other entities, 1 to 200.
Let's see. We need to go kill another queen real quick. Make some maybe Milestone. Maybe we hit up that elf town.
Kind of furrow my brow. That was Donk's thing, man. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Very well, gentlemen. And I spoke with Mr. Noripedes. I am told you have returned the payment that he provided for the services before. And he and I both certainly appreciate your forthcoming and your honesty in this matter.
I know that Mr. Euripides is kind of has to work with us again. They're still having problems in the area, then, or if he's having any other problems, we are more than happy to take a look and work for him again.
For the moment, I believe the labor that we seek is more. It is less in need of blades and more of plowshares.
We'll see. So I don't know if Rennie was gonna try and do something else while we were in the building, but he's AFK.
Yeah, this is a primo time. This is his thing.
Yeah.
But he's AFK, but not AFG.
He can hear
Mm.
us.
Here, he can hear us.
No, he
but
took
he's
his
probably
headset off.
muted. Oh,
Did
did
he?
he?
No, he took his headset off. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
you paid attention.
If
Well,
only he
Already
had
forgot that
a
it was
mobile
called
headset.
wireless.
So he
yeah,
could,
he probably. Is like,
if only.
what a
I
garbage
think maybe like either Tracy was calling him or something. I just like
think-
got up really quickly and left.
Yeah, probably the house was on fire. Well, I
Yeah.
think what he was trying to do is give me a good opportunity to go hit the head. So I'll
As
be
they
back.
say.
Yeah, I was just going to do that as well, Dan. Jesus.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Keep your
Go
headset
together.
on.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Fucking weird.
That was the joke.
I know. Oh, look at the baby, Justin, on her chair.
I'm not coming out there.
There's a cat on the chair. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if that excites you.
Hey, babe. Also, by the way, the tornado destroyed a house like a mile from us.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was south of us looked pretty close.
I had to do a lot of reading to figure out how this fucking feat works because now the wikis aren't helpful anymore. I didn't
Right.
know that was a new thing they've done.
Now you can fight.
I have 2 abilities I have chosen and
Yeah.
1 d6 to use towards them.
Correct.
I have different things than Milestone, just for variety. Though Rebecca's does seem rather powerful that she can do it every fucking round. Granted, her damage is normally shit. So,
Yeah, I think
there it is.
I think that's why it's gonna help because I don't really have a dex mod that does a lot for my damage, and then my talons do so little damage anyway.
Right? If Dan had that ability, if I could be game breaking.
Yeah, that'd be a little OP.
It's almost like there's a reason the Kyric got it and not
Right.
Milestone.
So
Does
I'm
everybody finish their personal goals except for me? And
no, I didn't.
oh, you didn't. Okay.
No, I'm working towards it. I'm trying to like do stuff in the game that will kind of make sense for why at level 6 I get that thing where I can like basically second wind.
That's cool. Are we
So.
just chatting while Rebecca's?
Yeah.
Huh? Is Rennie back?
Yeah.
No. It's cool that you took the headset with you to the water closet.
No,
That's
yeah,
nice.
she's super
To
dead.
the head.
No,
Yeah,
I
head-
take it off when I'm in the bathroom and I put it on when I leave.
I gotcha.
As far as we know, you're still in there.
Yeah, that's.
She's playing it up.
I'm
She's
pretty
still in there.
confident. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm in the kitchen.
I was in the kitchen actually.
Yep.
It's weird. We never heard the faucet. That's weird.
I mute when I'm like doing stuff in there.
All right, that's cool.
Jesus.
Now we know the truth. You
Now we
mute. You don't
believe.
take it off. You just mute.
Yeah.
No, in
now
the
we-
kitchen.
Now we
Oh
know
my
these
god.
lies. We know these lies now.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
Rennie came back. I don't see his face.
Oh,
His face disappeared.
Did he?
Yeah.
He came
Right,
back,
saying something.
and then his face
He
disappeared.
probably got a snack.
He's like, "Oh."
If he took his headset
Oh,
off
he
to
did
go.
chat. He said someone showed up, have to go AFK for 5 minutes.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done here.
I
Bet-
almost. We can put money on it that he might be rolling a joint for his old man.
Yeah, someone
Probably.
nearby means dad.
That is a non-zero
5 minutes
chance.
means I need to put together a little weed biscuit for him.
Yep.
Sick.
Jeez, I cannot open this thing.
What are you trying to open?
This protein shake.
Oh,
Do it.
Got
You
it.
need more
they
protein.
actually are kinda
Nice.
hard to open.
Yeah, you don't need a man. Good for you, Rebecca.
Mm.
Go open a pickle jar.
No, don't
Uh,
put those thoughts in her head.
No,
I
I
like
just
it
hit
in
it
this
with a knife
country.
and it opens up fine.
It's fair.
Why, Justin?
Huh?
Why do you like it?
'Cause
It's
warm.
basically like Canada, but I can buy guns and not freeze to death.
Those are
That's-
winning
those are
qualities.
those are two very true statements.
Yeah,
Those are both things not available in Canada.
yeah.
Yeah, those are
although
very-
I have been paying for healthcare lately, and that does suck.
It super sucks. The good thing though is that you don't have to pay taxes to Canada.
Yeah,
I do
because
have to do
Canadian
something with
taxes
that.
are basically about the same as paying for healthcare.
Yeah, that's true. But you don't notice it.
Well, there you
I
go.
have not found the tax rate to be that different, to be honest.
Really? His
But I mean-
parents like
Florida
Oh.
barely fucking has tax rate.
And it
Florida's a
depends on
cool
where. So,
state, yeah, it depends on the state.
and I'm in Alberta, and so like it has a flat low tax because like it's like the rich place for oil people.
yeah.
yeah. So in Ontario,
Yeah,
the
in
taxes
Ontario,
are
Ontario's got some
horrific.
taxes. Quebec is the worst though.
Yeah,
Ontario's
that
pretty
doesn't
bad.
surprise me.
BC might be worse. than
Ontario
Quebec.
for alcohol is like basically you pay double the price of alcohol, and it's a whole.
Oh yeah, liquor and tobacco in Canada is ridiculous.
yeah.
That's how
Pack of
they,
cigarettes,
which
like,
makes
what,
sense.
$10 to $15.
Oh, it's
Something like that.
I think they're $16 now.
Are they now? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so I couldn't have this back home, and I have it
Yeah.
here.
And it's loaded. Bah, 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 bah.
I mean, it was loaded, but
What the shit, Justin?
yeah, right. I don't have to lock it up. I don't have to store the ammo
I
in
know
another
you don't have to
fucking
store the
thing. I
ammo
don't-
separately in a locked thing with a trigger lock on it in a locked case.
The
Yeah.
ammo's not,
it's-
doesn't have to be locked in a different room of the house with a different.
I know
key.
it's like someone broke in. Okay,
Yeah.
give me a
Hold on, sir. If
And-
you could
and-
give me
hang
but
on.
10 minutes.
For a pistol, I don't have to call the cops to let them know I'm going to the range.
that you're driving
Ahead of time?
yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
call the
It-
cops in Canada to let them know you're
Yeah,
going to the
you,
range.
and if
Transporting a
you're
firearm?
driving from your house to the range and you stop at a Tim Hortons, jail time.
You can't just keep it in your glove compartment, like in
That
America.
would be a serious crime.
That's how I do
And
it.
you can have a clip bigger than 10 bullets. in
Oh,
that
yeah?
pistol.
Yeah,
Man. Alright,
yeah. This one's 15.
Yep.
alright.
Or 5 for a rifle. Yeah, Canada's got some. They got
It's
some
got
rules.
some rules, I got you.
But even if you do all those things correctly and somebody broke into your house and you went and got it and used it for anything in the house, jail time.
Well, yeah, if
Really?
you defend yourself in any way, jail time.
Yeah. You can meet force with force, so hopefully they just fight you and you're better at it.
In Texas, if someone is running away from your house, you can still
Yeah,
shoot
that's
them.
like-
you,
Yeah.
can still,
Vader!
you can still do it. Like
Still good.
in most states, it's like if like let's say someone like breaks into your house or whatever, and they start to run, you can't shoot them no more. But in Texas,
If they have your
Canada-
stuff,
it's
Yeah.
a-okay.
Texas, it's like, hey, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
if your mailman happens to get on your lawn too much, gone.
Yeah, that's okay.
And in Canada, it's like if someone breaks into your house and you smack them with a baseball bat, they get charged for, breaking and entering,
And
you
you
get
get charged for assault?
attempted murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, you'll
100%.
you'll catch assault.
That's
for that.
funny.
Say hello, Minnie, to everyone.
Like I've explained it to people before, like the worst possible things, like your family could be getting killed or raped in front of you. You to stop that, jail time.
It's like the teacher rule where like two 8-year-olds are fighting and one of them pulls a gun. You gotta
But,
just be
like,
like,
how-
I'm gonna let this play out.
So my question is there any shenanigans? So, like, for example, right, there's a recent case in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge, where this guy, some dude sexually molested some other dude's son, and the father thought that was not cool. So, like, while that guy was like he was being like flown to like his court date or something, the father like tracked him down and found him at the airport and killed him.
Ooh, okay.
And like, it went to court, but it was one of these things where it was kind of like, and like everyone was like, it was insanity. You gotta pick up trash on the road, or not. And like, it kind of just sort of went away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's
I-
premeditated murder.
No, yeah, it is. But like, everybody, all the
Everyone was like,
The
"He
DA
probably-
kinda was
the guy who
like-
killed the guy you got probably deserved it. He
Well,
was
so-
probably guilty."
well, no, they knew he was. He'd actually been convicted. But it was one of these things where it's like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like judges, before they're judges, are lawyers, and all the lawyers know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I guess there was probably some kind of powwow or something, and people were kind of like, I think it was one of those deals. But that's kind of, I wonder how much of that happens in Canada.
I don't know. I mean, whenever we were there, there was like assaults and stuff that
Yeah, crime.
I remember. I remember on the TV, but
That
it was
does make
weird
sense.
because but most of them weren't gun crimes. It was like somebody stabbed
no,
somebody,
there's
somebody
still
shot
gun
someone with a crossbow.
No. Like in Toronto and Hamilton, where we lived, the gun crime's still pretty good. I've had friends.
Yeah, but
that
it
had
was
guns pulled on
drastically
them.
lower than.
You can't compare it because like it's
No.
a big deal here. If like in Canada, if like someone gets shot, that's like provincial news. It's like, a man was shot in BC today. Right?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
know, and I'm always like, aw, like, that's real.
But that's
we don't
also-
even report school shootings until it gets to the double digits now. Like we just
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, 5 more kids were shot up. It's whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Part
like
of that
another
is because
Tuesday.
of the such a smaller population in Canada as well.
I mean, it's a tenth. Yeah, it is the smaller population, but per capita still though. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I was looking at the
significantly
highest
lower.
murder rates, and Florida's got like 3 or 4 of the top like 50 cities.
Well, I think in Florida, like if you know 4 people, one of them will be murdered. Like, it's like statistically
Wow.
one of those people
yeah,
will be
it's
murdered.
basically GTA Online is Florida.
I don't know. Little Rock is pretty bad news bears.
Little Rock. I mean, Little Rock's bad, but like, okay.
Jacksonville's bad.
No, Little Rock. Don't say.
East-
But okay, it has like the highest murder rate in the country.
Yeah, East St. Louis.
which
though.
one?
Is it East St. Louis or West St. Louis?
St. Louis may have been the number 1.
Oh,
Now-
for sure it is.
To be
Chicago
fair, though,
Dethroned?
Chicago is actually higher, but they do this.
I was gonna say.
Well, what they do is they do like the Chicago area.
Right.
So like, what is
Okay.
technically Chicago is not actually like
Right.
what normal
Yeah, they
people
like
call
encompass
Chicago.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
what normal people
Yeah, it's
call
like all these
Chicago
farmlands.
and what actual Chicago is like you would like just to give an example, like I live in
Okay.
Baton Rouge, and like I can get in my car and in 5 minutes be at my sister's house down the same road, and I
Right.
don't think she lives technically in Baton Rouge.
Right. No, it's
But like the traffic is still like everyone still considers it Baton Rouge, but it's not technically in the city limits or some capacity like that.
yeah. So a lot of the numbers are skewed because of things like that. Like certain cities.
That's why
Chirac.
Little Rock has such a
Yeah.
high compared, but like New Orleans and shit are like fucking astronomically worse.
Yeah, certain cities, like their suburbs, are actually considered like separate municipalities and are incorporated. And other places like Jacksonville, the whole county of Duval is considered the city of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So
I work all over it. And
yeah.
It's a great place.
So like in any other in most large metropolitan areas, the city of Jacksonville would probably be broken up into like easily 20 or 30 different districts or little places, but it's not like that in Jacksonville. Girl.
Apparently, Rochester's pretty high as well. That
Yeah.
wonderful place your dad lives in.
That he wanted me to move back to, and he keeps like guilt tripping me. When are you gonna move back to Jacksonville or to Rochester?
Never.
It's like a dead city.
I have no interest in living in the northern part of America because
If we
it's
were gonna
as
live in
cold
Rochester,
as
we'll just live
Canada.
in Ontario.
Yeah, it's got all the negatives of Canada and stricter gun laws.
That's.
Not
No,
New
not than
Hampshire and
Canada.
stuff, though.
stricter.
No,
Stricter
no.
than
I mean
Florida.
stricter than,
Yeah.
than the southern states.
No,
Yeah,
there are
stricter
some
than the
that are.
South.
There, it depends on. It depends on what state.
Yeah. Well, where her dad lives, there's no way I'd be there.
In New York, yeah.
Yeah, New York. They for some reason.
10-round
it's
mag,
ridiculous.
almost impossible getting a carry permit. Like, fuck that.
No.
Down here, they're
I
trying to make it
wouldn't
so you
do
don't even need one anymore.
It would be cool if they made it so you didn't even need to carry a gun. That's what I'd like.
I mean, that would be better, but
that would be.
it's
You'd have to
America.
remove all the people, though, to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, I know of a few ways.
that.
they also involve guns.
I mean, a few of them do. Some of them involve blankets.
Yeah, like, isn't like Vermont like actually?
Wow.
Speaking of northern
Like about
states,
smallpox?
isn't Vermont like the least? Yeah, that's what he meant.
You
Isn't
know.
Vermont like the least gun restrictive like state in the union?
I don't know.
Like they call like open carry and stuff is like Vermont carry.
I believe it.
Didn't
How many
they just
states-
legalize
isn't
that
there
in
only like
Texas,
5
though?
states that actually have open carry still? There's not a lot, I don't think.
There's a lot of states that have open carry. You're thinking concealed carry without a permit.
Oh, maybe.
5 states. Generally, wait.
5 states what?
31 states allow open carry
Yeah.
of a handgun.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking.
I've
concealed
literally
without a
never
permit.
seen it down here.
I think Vermont. Really?
I've never
In
seen some
Florida?
open carry. Yeah.
I
mean,
have.
it's not even actually that often that I see people printing.
No, 5 states: California, Florida, Illinois, New York, and South Carolina, as the District of Columbia, prohibit open carry in
That would
public
be one.
places.
Okay, so y'all's is the worst. You're in the bottom 5.
Yeah. So in those 5 states you can conceal carry, but in 31 other states you can carry.
Wait. No, that can't be right. Try that again.
Wait, what? Let me hang on. Let me read this.
Isn't certain states like New York, there's like certain ammo you're allowed to carry? Like, are they not allowed to carry hollow points?
I don't think so.
There's something weird like that, I thought.
I don't know. I know that Vermont is like the least strict. Like they refer to it as
Yeah,
Vermont
states
carry.
that
it's like
states
Vermont,
that prohibit
Alaska, and like Arizona or something. Wyoming.
states that prohibit open carry: California, D.C., Florida, Illinois, New York, South Carolina.
Yeah.
South Carolina's a weird one
South
to
Carolina?
prohibit.
Florida and South Carolina seems strict.
States that require a permit to open carry. There's 1, 2, 3.
I bet Florida's like that because it's such a
13.
touristy state. That
I
they want
know
to hide it.
mine is not. I know that. I know my state does not have a problem.
Where are you, Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay, requiring a permit to open carry. There's states that otherwise restrict open carry in public places: Alabama, Missouri, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Washington. Yeah, so
Jesus,
you're not
that
on there at all.
You just start carrying a concealed AR pistol.
No, you
Louisiana
need
is on there, so
concealed
you don't. Louisiana's on there, so I'm assuming you can open carry without a permit.
Yeah, you can open carry without a permit. If you concealed carry, it requires a permit.
Mm.
Right.
can't have it in your trench coat. Gotta have it on your hip.
So you can conceal carry in Florida with a permit. You just
Yeah.
cannot open carry.
You can't. Yeah, I know, but like
And that
in
And
Louisiana,
there's
you
like
can open
very little
carry.
testing down here too.
Huh? Say that again?
There's no like proficiency test down here either, really. You just sit through a class and they give you the license.
Yeah.
Right. So
So
I
So
was
there's like
confused
there's
by what
may
Dennis
issue
said,
states
that you
and will
can-
issue states.
Well, I'm saying you
You
can't
can
open carry without a permit in Florida. You cannot do
Right.
that. Yeah, in Louisiana,
Right.
you can just open carry. You can just have a gun.
You
on
can
your
just
hip.
walk around with it.
Okay, hang on. Time out. You cannot open carry even with a permit in Florida.
Yeah,
You can
yeah, I got
only
that.
conceal carry with a
Yeah.
permit.
Yeah,
In
because
Louisiana,
you don't want to scare people.
right?
It's got to be because of tourist shit.
high
It
rate.
might be.
I wanted to give you an update. I should be done soon. Tracy was having a new dryer delivered, and they sent us the wrong dryer.
The wrong dryer.
Mm.
You
Those
need. Did you tell him
motherfuckers.
that? You
So
tell him
are
you
you
need a
helping
different
her
Oh, I
hide
just-
the body?
Well, I know I'm working with the delivery company, and I told the delivery company they understand they're gonna bring it back to Home Depot, put my thing back, and then I'm gonna call Home Depot and say, hey, how come you didn't tell me? Because they knew they canceled the one I
Okay,
ordered. 'cause
time
it was on
out.
back order.
Can Tracy can't do this?
Ooh!
Yo,
Oh!
wow.
Oh!
Do you throw shade at everyone, babe? Fuck.
Yeah.
Earlier, you're like, I'm not one of those women who would do that. But
Yeah,
this type
but
of-
this
Oh.
fucking Rosie the Riveter. Yes, we can.
I
Fucking,
see.
let's do it.
I see. Rennie gave us the truth. But
Yeah.
Rebecca, though,
Oh,
holy
it's one of
shit,
those
What the fuck?
Delivery companies. I hear
What
you.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Whoa,
5 guys I
shit.
met outside of Home Depot with with driver's license to say Elvis Presley. That's definitely a delivery company.
So I was confused, Dennis, when you said that you can open carry in Louisiana without a permit, but you
Yes.
need a permit to conceal carry.
Correct.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
That's
Okay.
normal.
Because
That's-
nobody's afraid if you have a gun and we can see it.
So,
like
yeah,
it's considered a bigger
concealed
issue if you have a hidden gun on you. So like if the police are like pull you over or something and they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" They're a little more nervous if they cannot see that you are armed or not.
I see. Got it.
Florida's like weird about laws as well for storing it. If you don't have a concealed carry, if you leave it in your glove box, it's okay. But if it's under your seat, felony.
That's so that you don't pull it out and shoot a cop, I guess.
I mean, but it's the same distance.
But there's a thing.
There's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a visible
Mechanism.
action that they'd be able to see
Well,
you
there's a
take.
visible action for both, but
That's true. But I
That's
feel
why
like
you're
there's a
never
little
supposed
more.
to. You're never supposed to like reach over into your glove box to like get your registration until they ask. They
Yeah.
can watch you
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
which becomes a real problem if you have a gun sitting on your registration. Be like, what do you want me to do here? You want to take that out for me?
That's what I tell him. I'm like, you want to grab that for me, buddy? Like, I don't want to. I'll get out the car. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah, I'm
Let
gonna
me do
go
that.
40 feet
I'll
away.
put my hands
and
on the
let you-
hood.
I'm a fucking. I'm a genie, man. Your wish is my command. It's whatever you
It's
want,
alright.
big dog.
Look, we're all white here. Like, we got nothing to worry about. This is
Not
fine.
down here. I'm gonna get it now.
You're fine.
But yeah, gun laws. That's cool. Neat.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, I've done a lot of research into it.
So speaking of that, and like completely going in a different direction, Dennis and Dan, I had already asked Justin. I'm thinking about running a short campaign in this beginning of the year, like maybe like 6 to 8 sessions. Do you guys want to play? Okay.
Probably. What kind of game is it? Is it like a normal game?
It's gonna be it's gonna be
Oh.
5e.
Okay. Like,
Okay.
is it gonna be like in like a Faerun kind of place? I'm just curious.
gonna
I can't
be-
ask what the
okay.
campaign's like.
Yeah.
I mean, what does it matter? He just
Fine.
said yes, and then you
We're
No, I mean-
space lizards. Let's do it.
Fuck
You
yeah.
might want to. I mean, I'm gonna have like a session 0 stuff,
I'm gonna be
but
a gay vampire.
so
Yeah.
you guys aren't going to actually people. So you can
I
still
hate
pick
it.
your race. Yeah, you can still pick your race and all of the same stats in your class, and like all of the mechanics will be the same, but you're going to be basically a god-ish. You're going to be like a mythical creature.
Why can't
And
I
so
be
in-
poor? I want to.
So-
There's no games anymore.
can still
Everybody's
be
so
You could be a
poor.
shit god.
Yeah, you can be
Yeah.
the god of poppers.
I was
So
gonna
in
make
the
it really
in the
Alright.
world,
I'm dirty.
all the races and all the people, they don't have magical abilities. So everyone is like a level 1 human. Like nobody has magical abilities. Only mythical creatures do, and you're one of these people. You're one of these creatures.
So we're not like a god. We're like
So
a
it's
spirit
the absolute
or something.
opposite of what Dennis likes in a game.
Kinda.
Yeah, I hate all this. Why can't I be
All
Conan
right.
and be poor?
Sure.
So like,
I'm fully invested.
yeah.
I mean,
Dan's-
there are other more powerful mythics than you.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
Yeah.
I want to.
you're like bottom rung mythic.
I'm a centaur. Named Joel.
Sure.
So is it going to be like player handbook stuff, or can I be a beholder?
Yes. You be a
So-
beholder. I'll be an elephant.
So I would say you can pick any race that you want to model your character off of, but your character is going to look however you want it to. So you can pick any type of body shape, any type of appearance that you want to have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very body positive.
I would like to be an elf, according to the PHB, but I'm a lamprey.
Okay. Cool.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
be, I'm gonna be a halfling according to the PHB, but
Yeah.
I look like a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Pretty
thinking outside the
twisted.
box.
Pretty twisted, right?
Wow.
I'm gonna
Mm.
be a half elf, but I'm gonna look like a regular whole elf.
Whoa.
So you'll start off the campaign as like a lower level mythic creature, and as you level up, your appearance will change depending on what you've done with your abilities. So if you do good things, your appearance will change to become like more appealing to.
So Knights of the Old Republic style.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to get like
Like
the cool
Fable,
red
Mass
stuff
Effect, Knights of the
in
Old
Mass
yeah.
Effect.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
got the robots in me.
Yeah, and if you do bad things, you'll go the opposite direction. So
Hey
in session
Dan,
one,
do you want to do good rat things with me?
in session one, I want to ask, like, I'll have to determine if it's going to be like an evil campaign, a good campaign, or a neutral campaign, because I don't want like some of the players to make bad
No,
decisions.
I
and
want
some
that.
of them
Let's
to make good.
PvP.
And then you guys can PvP. Like, I'm fine with that if it's
Me and Dan fight.
okay.
Bah!
Because you guys are gonna struggle about who wants to be evil.
Yeah, really.
We have to. We're evil. We have to betray each other eventually.
Yeah,
That's,
we'll both be evil, but like you still fight. Like
Yeah.
it's not like you get along.
yeah. It's not like we're all friends now that we're evil.
This is why good always wins, right? Because
It does seem to be an
People fight
advantage
against
that
each
good
other.
possesses. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's why they always win.
It's why they have a chance.
It's
Well,
why good is a
alright.
shot because they're more likely to work together.
right.
That's why it takes many good people to stop one cool evil.
That's
awesome.
true.
Yeah, one hero.
So yeah, I'm working on kind of the structure of the mythic creatures. Mythic creatures are known to the people of the world, and as a mythic creature gets more powerful, like they start getting worshippers or followers. So
Yeah.
they're kind of treated as gods. But
I
then
got
if
the
you're
same
like a
thing
little,
going on in real life.
if you're like a little lowly mythic, they're like, oh my gosh, this person's a mythic. Like, what can you do?
Oh, what an adorable little. I'm a leprechaun.
I'm a
Yeah.
leprechaun. Oh.
I have the stats of an elf. I'm proficient with long swords.
This is like
long bows.
this is like American Gods. That's how this runs.
Yeah, it's American Gods, but like,
All right.
but
I
like
hear ya.
origins. American Gods origins.
Origins.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
I would like to have the stats of a dwarf, but be a hermit crab.
Sure, you can. So, like, some of the creatures look like a unicorn might be one, or
Can I
like
have a
a
pet
beholder might be
beholder?
another.
I feel like I might have a pet beholder.
You want to have a familiar as a mythic creature?
I feel
can.
like that seems fair.
A little tiny one that looks like a little tiny beholder? Sure.
But I want him to be really rude.
Okay.
So like, here's a question. Like, if I'm like, I'm gonna be a unicorn, does that put you at a big disadvantage when it's like you find a sword? Shit.
You have no
Clop,
thumbs.
clop, clop, clop,
Yeah.
clop, clop. Yeah. Like,
No.
I wish it did.
Because horses can hold a sword in their mouth, probably.
Yeah.
You do it in
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I would say that
switch out
I would
your
say
horn.
that like if you're a mythic creature and you have like the shape of you does not have hands, you just basically have like a telekinesis ability to
Okay.
Oh, cool. So I
Wield
just like
these.
I have a mind sword. That would be sick.
That's
basically
dumb.
like a mind sword
I-
that follows you around.
I actually
dumb?
did
Fuck
really
you.
I
love.
want a real hand.
All right.
What if you're a mythical creature that's just like a fish? Like,
Sure.
I'm like a trout. I
Mhm.
can
Yeah.
you're just like oh, life is agony.
Mhm.
What if I'm like a
That'd be it.
tree that doesn't seem to move, but like I'm always there? Like when the
Okay.
battle starts, I'm just there. I'm just a tree.
Okay.
I am the god
This
of
is teleporting. Okay. Well, we'll have to maybe like tone it a bit whenever
I
we
don't
make our
know.
character.
I feel like
Okay,
that's
well,
fair.
It has to be functional in the but yeah.
Can I
That'd be
be
a
like
bionic
a Lovecraftian friend who like I'm unknowable and consumable by the human brain in a fashion that of which is beyond your understanding, and the more you understand, the more insane you become because you're breaking
I
the
mean,
rules of reality
you
in order
can
to
work
comprehend
toward
my
that.
existence.
You can definitely work towards that.
I feel like that's a level 1 ability somewhere. I don't
Mm.
know where. I think elves have it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Hey,
what if we're
Yeah.
all just dragons?
fuck yeah. We're
Is there
fucking.
size limitations?
It's Dragon
Dragon
Tales, guys.
Yeah,
We're
there's size
basically-
limitations.
we're
So whenever
dragon
you start off
friends.
at level 1, your size limit can only be up to medium.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Dragon Well.
But we
Yeah.
can. I'm gonna be a swarm of cranium rats. Is that?
Yeah.
Just-
Okay.
You're just.
Yeah, sure.
I like the idea we
I
show up
feel
in
like-
a town. It's like I'm Frank. This is Jim, and this is the swarm of cranium rats. We call him Steven.
This is 1 million ants.
I
Yeah.
feel like this is gonna be a dark campaign.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it could. This
Mm-hmm.
is really cool. Did you guys know? I just realized and saw. So I opened up Bolo's Guide to Monsters, and that's where I got the thing. There's a page in here for cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're monstrous creatures.
I mean, if everybody's
Monsters.
like a level 0, it'd be very easy for us to just genocide a small village, and they'd be able to do nothing.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is, but there's also
We do that.
mythic creatures that have become gods that are infinitely more powerful than you and are your creators.
If I'm a cleric,
You might not
is
want
that,
to.
Is that my guy? I got like a dude that, and he gives me my juice,
Sure.
or no?
Yeah, we'll work
Maybe
it out.
I'm my own guy?
We'll work it all out with. We'll work it out.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely my own god.
I would like to be a
My
sorcerer
power is
king.
from myself.
I would like to defile the land upon which I walk.
Okay. So yeah, your character. We'll do it all in character creation. Like each person will have a different,
I have
maybe a
the
different way
ability
that
to
they
erase
became
memories at
a
will.
mythic.
My footprint is the dark shadow that consumes the souls of men. Is that cool?
So we're gonna be
Mm.
evil.
I don't
It
know.
sounds like it.
I feel
I do
pretty
want
good.
to. I want to be able to consume people's memories. That's how I.
I don't
sustain
know. I'm
myself.
evil all the
Let your
time.
rats.
Half y'all's characters are evil in this game. I don't know.
Not mine.
I feel like I'm real nice.
Well, half my
That's a
characters are then.
Kayette's pretty evil. She doesn't realize it because she's a stupid bird, but she's pretty.
Yeah.
Kayette is not
These are the
evil.
hard truths.
Iago's like an evil businessman. Alson's just a monster.
Hey, I am back.
Oh,
Okay.
your camera's not on, Rennie.
Yeah.
Minnie?
You're on the same level as a cat.
You're my kitty cat now.
You're a
You're my
cat.
kitty cat.
I mean, that is a high level to be on in this.
She does love the cat more than Cheston.
The highest.
But,
Almost.
I mean, the highest you can't be. All right. The conversation comes to a close as y'all invest a whole 5 gold pieces, or maybe
Mhm.
4, depending.
I hope
and
this, she says no, I don't want to do it, and it pays off big for her.
do you leave?
Flaunt our money in front of her.
Okay. He's kind of like, all right.
So I'd like to kind of scan the room. Are we in his office?
Sort of like a solar.
Okay.
It's not
Can I
quite
do like an
office.
investigation check type thing?
What are you investigating?
I'm looking for a any documents that have any kind of seal. Maybe perhaps a
The specific one that you're looking for?
yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's right on the wall.
White,
No,
white
it's not
seal
there.
with a yellow. There's nothing in the room.
No, the only papers you see are sheets of music, and he does go over, and he basically leaves y'all in the room for a short period of time, so you can wander around the room if you like, as he draws up the documents for your investment for you to sign.
Okay, I want to go into the room that he just went into to draw up.
He says no. He goes no.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so that can I make note of where that room is? Should I find myself here?
So
again?
there's only 2 doors in this room. There's the exit basically, and then the one he entered into. He closed the door
Okay.
behind him.
Okay.
So several minutes go by. Is there anything you guys do hanging out?
Miyago.
Yeah, Kaya.
I mean, he's not here, but what are you trying to do? What is your plan to get this thing?
Well, I wanted to kind of see where it might be, and I suspect it's where he is now. So I just wanted to get a lay of the room.
Gonna.
I've been trying to get a lay for a while.
Hey.
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 A fist bump, Clinton.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of trying to sneak in here?
I think that might be the best plan I got.
That seems like a
It's a
pretty
damn good
bad
plan.
plan, but
What a good plan.
I mean, is there any other way that you could? Maybe we can develop a reputation with them, or some trust, or did you want to
Seems
like
unlikely.
cause a distraction or something?
Maybe that's what we can do.
It seems like a pretty bad idea since if he realizes doing something, you know, not good. He might, kick us out forever and keep our money and then, destroy our reputation. Maybe we shouldn't do anything like that.
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
Or
I think what I want to do is speak with Harna when we get back, and maybe get her thoughts on this.
yeah,
Kaya just instantly stops talking to you.
yeah, she hates you. She gives you a violent glare that no
Oh,
one else
Harna.
notices.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to speak to Harna.
Yeah, because I think if we need a distraction, I can't think of anyone who's more distracting than Harna.
Oh. All right then.
You got a weird choice of women, my friend. But if this was you into, probably wouldn't be too hard.
He's a bird, So after a while, he does return with the documents. And you guys, those of you who can read, can see that it's a fair documentation. He's going to be taking 25% of all profits. He takes 100% for the first gold, and then afterwards only 25% after. He it's got each of your names on it. He kind of points, and he
Which
tells you to
one's
go ahead
mine?
and sign or just make your mark. He points to yours appropriately.
I signed mine in.
Okay.
I'd make a mark.
What the fuck's it called? Davik?
Davik?
What is that?
Dwarven
Clinton's
script?
last name,
No.
Clinton Davik.
Nope.
Alright.
You guys never asked what my name is.
It's fucking Clinton. You've told us a million
No,
times.
my last name,
Last
motherfucker.
name.
I got two.
God, yeah, he's a grown up. He's a human. He's his door.
Yeah, we
Mm.
gotta
He's a
start asking
person.
people for their last names.
Yeah, really.
It's getting real confusing when we don't.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean-
assume everyone's like Cher. I mean,
You know what it is that I don't have a last name.
Right, me either.
So yeah, you're birds.
Yeah.
fucking birds.
But you humanoids, man. You,
Yeah.
You guys
Us,
with.
us non-slave humanoids have.
Correct. But yeah, he goes ahead and does it. All right. Very well. Is there anything else you wish of me?
No, I think that concludes our business for today. If you see Mr. Neuripides, please send him our regards.
Of course. He escorts you guys out. You guys have a very successful business meeting.
Mhm.
Woo. Starting to plant some seeds.
Mhm.
As we're leaving and
My
out
goal.
of earshot, I'll ask. When do you think you wanna? Do you have a plan for getting in there, Miyago?
I think I think any plan I come up with, I'm gonna have to think about it for a bit because. So yeah, in looking at where it's at, right? It's like a house. There's some open space. It's not like a lot of trees. It's kind of like open area, or what's the? Is there a thicket?
That I can hide in or pretend to be.
Is there a tall
I mean,
tree?
it's a desert, you know.
Yeah. So, it's fairly open as you're kind of on the top of this sort of cliff-like area. There's a lot of gravel and sort of stuff and a road that leads up to the front. Up towards the actual front of the road, there are a couple of like large boulders and stuff, that of which are there that are kind of like modern art style decorations in a sense. But there's no like plants or anything for you to
Yeah.
climb in.
So we're gonna need a distraction. So we need Harna.
That's Rennie just wants Harna to be
Rennie's like,
interacting.
Harna
with the
needs
world.
to be back in this game.
Yeah, it was better.
what would be something that would get him out of his house?
A giant lizard and a crazy old woman.
But I'm thinking maybe
Making a
something less terrible. Like what if we,
What do you?
what,
Like smallpox or herpes.
like lighting him on fire.
Yeah.
like no? What if
I
we
know
like
these
set
three
up
kids
a
we could kill.
what if we set up a meeting with him and somebody else or something? Or what if we,
I got the sense that he's very aware of what's going on in that room while he's in his home.
No, what I mean is get him out of the house for a different type.
Right, a distraction. But the distraction would also have to pull the attention of the guards. Which is why I think Harna is perfect for this job.
This
With her menagerie of creatures.
well, Harna is a. Maybe we should use somebody that is not associated with us.
Yeah, Harna's one of the Unbroken.
She'll tell you.
She was at our party and she has told everybody that she is a.
That's true.
And that is fine.
I don't think that
I
is
don't-
fine.
I don't know that Mr. Jakaros would make that same connection, having not ever met or seen Harna.
But everybody that you talk to, you say, "Have you heard of us?" And they say, "Yes, I have." It is not a good idea. We should use someone else.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to
Fine.
use Harna, that is fine. But I think it is a really bad idea.
So who would you suggest that we use instead?
don't know. We'll just go hire someone random.
Maybe one of the performers at the Thespian House.
That'd be it. We stay at the Thespian House.
I see.
And maybe he goes there and sees the plays and we're back again.
Maybe we send some of the girls from the Koi Smile to greet the guards.
Sure. That would be good. They would definitely be distracted by that.
I mean, that's
Quentin, what do you
all the
think?
plays that we watch in the Thespian House kind of start that way, where the pretty girls come up and distract them. Feel like they might realize, unless they're really stupid. They might not realize.
I feel like the guards would be susceptible to something like that. Maybe that's how we get their attention.
Who is going to draw those out of his? It
Well, I
has
don't
to be
know.
something that he. I don't think it should be something dangerous because I feel like.
No. I would want to do this when he is otherwise engaged, not there.
Okay.
So that we only have to draw the attention of the guards.
Right.
Or we just attack. There's only 4 guards. We can take them.
I don't know if it's wise to expose ourselves in such a way.
Battle map. There's a battle map, guys. We could do it. There's already a map.
Guys, I have plans tonight. I don't really want to kill a bunch of people.
Got plans.
Yeah, remember this morning? I told you guys.
Yeah.
While you were talking
Are
about
there
your secrets,
windows,
I was telling you
Dennis?
about my plans.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It looks like there's windows right here, with the reversed Windows symbol.
Good one.
Can't wait to see
Okay.
like his battle maps. And
So
their
like
commentary.
we could approach it from here, and I could hide behind this rock, and then have the girls come at them from here to draw their attention this way.
So this
then
is
I
the
could
road in the
try to-
front, by the way.
Yeah.
Right, but I could like make my way around the perimeter,
Okay.
and
That's
then
fine.
like the girls distract the guards, and then I come in through this window using
Have you guys ever seen the movie Milan?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
let's
don't
get
know.
down to business.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, never
Let's
mind.
get
To
down to
defeat
business.
the Hun.
Alright.
Yeah.
The end of the movie, they dress up like concubines to try and sneak into
Oh right,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
But Miyago, if we hire women from the Koi Smile to come around the back of the house, wouldn't that seem pretty obvious?
Yes.
I don't think that they are as discerning or selective about what they're asked to do as much as if they're going to be paid for it.
I mean, we could just start a ruckus out front too.
Which was my first plan with Harna.
yeah.
No, I think we could start a ruckus with a different person though, that wouldn't lead back to the umbrella.
Miyago, are you having to? You have to take this. down?
Maybe we can ask. Maybe our friend Chell can hire a thief for us or something.
Yeah, we could just hire someone to play the game.
Guys, what if we hired somebody to do this?
Yeah, what if we outsourced? What if we outsourced our waste walking from now on?
What if we become shopkeeps?
Yeah, we just have contractors. We pay other people to go questing.
Yeah.
What if no, that's a good idea though. What if we hired Joe to find us some people that could go out front and cause a distraction? Maybe act like they were going to rob some, Zuthos or something, and then they would call the guards there to take them away or something like that.
That might be a tough hire.
Oh come.
Well, I mean, we've seen how justice gets meted out here.
Hmm.
I'm not sure anyone would pay coin to be subjected to that. That's a high price.
Maybe we could just hire them to be in the area, and I'm assuming that the guards would not want them to linger around, and they could just say that they are just walking by, and that they want to look at all the houses in the villa district.
What if we start a brawl?
Well,
Well-
I'm thinking perhaps we can hire a few girls from the Koi Smile and have
While we
Zalzaman.
think this
Then
over.
think this over, yeah. And contemplate.
and
Take
and
the
then
night to clear our heads.
and we send them with what that ties it back to us. Never mind. That like directly ties it back to us.
I mean,
What
look,
do you think, Clinton?
This is not my specialty. I don't really know.
I mean, we just. Niago, do you have to steal this document, or is it still gonna be there? Like, is he gonna know that you were there?
Someone's gonna have to steal it.
And I think we can end the session there as you guys contemplate
As we
Mm.
strategize
your
here.
next big move.